Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this No Way Out watch along. I'm your host, Dave, in real life. And shout out to the people in the chat. I can see Gregor John, Johnny Autism Wrestling. I can see Robert Irish Rebel, Edward Brown. Shout out to you, Connor. Shout out to you as well, Dylan. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Madhouse. Leeds 2022, shout out to you. Good job you're here because I need you and Connor to be around. Everright, hello. Mouldy Spoon, woo woo. Hello, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you all. I want to get on with, before we start the old pay-per-view stuff, I want to talk to Connor and Leeds. And we're going to go quickly through the predictions. Ronaldo has announced his newborn son has died. That's sad news. It's not good. There's no deaths in the world. Good. Do I have any feelings on it? Not particularly. It's nothing to do with me. But yeah, sad. Rest in peace, Ronaldo's newborn son dying. Obviously, that will probably have him out of the Liverpool game for Tuesday night for sure. It sucks. That really sucks. There's not really much I can add to that, to be quite honest with you, if I'm being honest. It's very sad news. Okay, thank you for sharing that with us guys in the chat. Edward Brown, shout out to you. But we've got other things to talk about as well as, obviously I don't know that situation that well, to be quite honest with you. So we are here to talk about the predictions game as well. As you can see, shout out to Connor, doing absolutely fire. Looks like he's going to take the title again. I do want to explain why there's fixtures at the bottom. And I do want to stress, they're not for everybody, okay? They're for the tournament. So we've got Leeds, what's on 33 points. As you can see, they both got 7 points this week. That means that yet again, for the second running, it's a bloody draw. I did absolutely terrible. For 2 weeks running now, I've only got 2 points. So I've slid down the table from second to fourth. Same with Mouldy. We have got a new competitor. He did put his predictions in last week. I want to give an absolute massive shout out to Crazy Brody. He is brand new. Especially talking wise. Hopefully he pops into the chat at some point. But absolutely shout out to him. He had a great week. He got 11 points straight out of the back. So one of the best starting points I've ever seen. So congratulations to him starting off with a massive 11 points. We've not heard anything from Melvin, but he's the strongest player because he's propping up the league. So if you're happy with everything, as you can see down at the bottom, there's no predictions from me because ideally this is going to be the title decider between Connor and Leeds 2022. So yes, I want your predictions in the comment section of this stream of the Liverpool Man United game, Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, Leicester, Newcastle v Crystal Palace, Man City versus Brighton, and Burnley versus Southampton. Yes, I want your predictions in the comment section of this stream for these upcoming midweek games. Sorry, they will not be counted towards the prediction game league table. They're only for the tournament. And that is what's happened in the tournament. Another flipping draw. I need to get this tournament done. So the midweek games this week are only for Connor and Leeds 2022. Hope you've all got that into your head. We've got Zachary Coley. Shout out to you, my friend. We've got James the Gilligaff Chadwick. Hello, motherfucker. How you doing? I hope you are well. So it's just Connor and Leeds. Yes, just for the midweek games. I do not need anybody else to put predictions in until the weekend. So yeah, this is only for the tournament. Nobody's getting league points. So straight off the bat, So it's just Connor and Leeds 2022 who I want the predictions for them games. Haven't put them in the bio of this stream, but they are just the midweek games. I'm sure you'll just come back and watch this stream again and get the games that you need to predict on. I believe there's 6. So you've got better chance of seeing. No, there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. The 6 games. So it's Liverpool versus Man United. We're doing the live watch along for that tomorrow anyway. Then on Wednesday, it's Chelsea versus Arsenal. Then Everton Leicester is on Wednesday night. Newcastle Crystal Palace. Man City Brighton. Then on the Thursday night is Burnley Southampton. Yes, there's a Thursday night game this week, guys. So there you go. We might even be covering one of them Wednesday night. Thursday. We might even cover that Thursday night game. I'm not sure yet. I'm quite busy, so the video what's out today is going to be the last one at 5 o'clock for the next 2 days. Literally work tomorrow, and then I am in Cleethorpes. There'll be a special video out on Thursday with my daughter and me in Cleethorpes, so that should look out for that. We might be doing a toy hunt there, which will be fun. Who is Crazy Brody? He's a guy what has been watching the football watch-alongs. He's been lurking in the back. He is now a new competitor in the game. If you go back to the last live stream, he did actually put a comment in saying that he's been watching from behind the scenes. So be careful on what you're saying, because you could be watching right now. Edward, I won't keep talking about it all day long, dude. Retro D-Man, shout out to you. I would have predicted City 0. Brighton 8. Especially if yeah, Retro D-Man, what flipping happened to Man City, dude? Lol. Yep. Wow, I am doing well in the predictions game. Yes, Connor's going to get a big head again. Yeah, 3-2-2. Yeah, but it's a one-off. Midweek games just for Connor and Leeds. Let's get this tournament wrapped up so we can get on with it again. Dave, I had a weird... Oh, God. If it's no women, so it's men in the locker room now. Johnny Autism, you've still got issues, my friend. You have still got issues. Especially when it's earthquake. And... hello, Adil, hello. No, you're not predicting the 6 games, Adil, because they're for the tournament only, and they have to finally, hopefully, get a winner between Leeds and Connor. So they're for the tournament only, Adil. I do not want your predictions for the midweek games, dude. Don't need them. Don't send me them in. Yes, it is just come up on my news feed about Ronaldo. I would probably suggest that that's him having a week off of football, or a couple of weeks off of football for a while. That's a sad note. Dave, okay, I was just letting people... Yeah, no worries. I will mention it if people want it to be mentioned. But, yeah, it's not the greatest of news to be spreading around, dude, to be quite honest with you. I don't really want to spend an entire stream talking about that, because it's just not nice. Looking for the first ever cup and predictions champ. Okay. No man either. Oh, okay. You dreamt about pigs in a shower? Johnny, you dreamt about pigs in a shower? Ooh, my God. Boring someone new needs to fucking win a... Well, guys... Start putting in better predictions. Lol. It's down to you guys, that. Yeah, well, the problem with the prediction game, and I'm going to be quite honest with you, it's the people what miss each week. It's your William Ences, it's your Austin, what are not putting their predictions in on a weekly basis. We need people to be putting their predictions in regular. When I do a video or a stream, be involved in them streams and videos so that you know when the predictions games come up. Yeah, it's down to you guys. It's got no to do with Connor's regular, Leeds is regular. The regular guys. To be honest, is the greatest football ever in my opinion. There always will be. It's fine. There's always an argument between Ronaldo and Messi. They're not the best footballers in the world because Pele absolutely pisses all over them because he is the true goat of football. In my honest opinion, Pele he was a different class, absolutely different class. You weren't around, I wasn't around, but I've seen enough of Pele to say, right, that guy is a legend. And I think there's a bit of lag. Felt like there were a bit of lag then. My internet is all over the place. It is a bank holiday Monday, so everybody is using the internet tonight. Was it? Did you hear Bruno incident escape? Yes, I did hear that. James did notify me of that this morning. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad there's nobody injured in that situation. Lots of things kicking off today, stuff like that. I'm just glad that, obviously not Ronaldo situation, obviously, but I'm glad that Bruno Fernandes is fine. Is hopefully back in training tomorrow or today, or whichever day it is that they're trained. Dave, who's dreaming about pigs in the shower? Oh, that is our good friend Johnny Autism Wrestling. Remember last stream when he was perving over women in showers? Now he's perving over pigs. I could have played better in the net on Saturday, 3-0 at half time. Oh yeah, you give you a fight in the second half. But Zach Steffen on my dartboard. Rivi 004. Hello, how are you doing? But by the way, my phone in about 3 weeks. I could put my yeah. You're cool. It's just other people what forget to put in the predictions who are good players, who could be good players, but they just forget to put them in each week. It's very important. When we start the Fantasy Wrestling League, which is not going to be far away, I've not really planned the video yet, but I will get a video out once I get a bit of free time. I'm doing a lot with my daughter, with her being off for school for the Easter holidays, so I've been super busy on my days off. So, yeah, the lack of content this week, I'm sorry, but there's not a lot I can do about it. I did not dream about pigs in the shower. I had a dream. I was at a store with my mum, and Cheetah came into the store in an emergency exit, and I just left with my mum with the cheetah. What, on the cheetah's back or in his belly as these cheetah's dinner? I mean, that's just weird. Your dreams are weird, dude. But I do have my phone back now. Cool. Awesome. Jesse Jackhammer, how are you doing, bud? Have you made your video with Keaton? Hopefully that'll be up soon, won't it? Has that been done today? Please let me know. When that is going up on your new channel, please send me a link in my DM so that I can obviously link it out to people if they want it. Link it out. Oh, God, I was really, really bright then. Did you watch the highlights from Newcastle? Did I see the highlights from Newcastle? I actually watched the game, dude. I watched the game live. I didn't join the chat because I was busy doing other stuff. I was at my daughter's house all weekend. That's why I wasn't in a talkative mood. Fantasy wrestling, I'm going to be good at that. So I don't have the wrestling league. You're going to be good. Yeah, it's just not really down to you how good you are. It's down to the wrestlers you've got. I will explain in the video how that is going to play out. It's going to be not too far similar to what we do with the Premier League. But we're going to change the wrestlers each month to allow new people to join. That's how we're going to do it. Napoli 1-0 up. Roma. Insigne. Okay, cool. Not sure how I did it, but I won the Tapology predictions over the weekend. Well done to you, my friend. Don't play it anymore. I refuse to play it. It's just not. It might be important to you guys, but it's boring to me. I don't get a chance to watch UFC anymore, so I don't bother. I am the worst. I've left my grandma and my mum with a cheetah. Wow, you've just watched them die. I won the first Newcastle. I was the first Newcastle goat. What, you're a Billy goat? Well done, you. Dylan, hello. But I wished I had a dream of living in the shower. Yeah, you dirty-minded shit. I knew it was going to come out, you dirty-minded shitbag. Everybody watched the car boot sale video. If you haven't, you must go and check it out. It is really good. Really good. I did that this morning. Dave said that James Chadwick, he thinks he's hard, man. And deep down, he's a jobber. Edward, he'd sit on you and heat you for breakfast. It's serious. That guy's a beast. I don't care how much boxing you'll do. It won't take him long to box you. It just come up to you, no training, bang, straight in the face, bare knuckle. That's one thing for sure. Dave, yes, we did on Sunday. We did it on Sunday. It should be up today or tomorrow. Okay, cool. Hopefully, send me a link as soon as it's up, dude. DM me on Twitter. Put the link in there so I can go and check it out. I love the first goal from Newcastle. The first goal from Newcastle. What? Goalkeeper mistake. It sucked. 1 minute wrestler Jack Hedwood. You would be crying at my feet, begging me to make you live. Sure would. Right, everybody got No Way Out lined up, because we're going to start the watch along, and obviously I've got the captions today. So we've got Raven versus Big Show first. I believe that's the order it's going. Can never know with Wikipedia these days. Dave, 56.1 million people in India watch WrestleMania 38. That's a record. A lot of them are in our chat, to be quite honest with you. A lot of them do the watch-alongs. Honestly, the Indian numbers on live streams is amazing. So if you are from India and you are watching, we'll be live again. I don't know when the next pay-per-view live stream is going to be, to be honest. Love your videos, mate. Can't watch it as my network needs paid. Oh, God, Edward. Well, just join the chat. You remember what happens, right? You've watched this before, right? Who's the Big Show? Paul White. The Big Show. Right. It's everybody. Just put in that you're okay to go in the chat and we will get done. Ten Hag done deal. Cool. That's awesome. Hopefully get some decent players at Man United, because your team sucks. Sucks. And you'll beat us 2-1 tomorrow. Now that I've said that. Live watch along tomorrow. Will tell you one thing. I will not have the lineups on screen. I will not have time to get the lineups sorted. So use the telly box for the lineups. All right. But we will be live for that tomorrow. Not sure on the time that I'm setting. That might be 15 minutes before kickoff. Yeah, I'm fine, Robert. I'm totally fine. I'm cool. Got work tomorrow, though. I'm not happy about. Ain't got my network either. Can't afford it at the minute. Alright, so James is down. James knows this pay-per-view, though. He knows this pay-per-view. Oh, my God. He knows it. He remembers it. Flipping punch from punch. Ever says go ahead. Who is the Big Show when I am with okay, Johnny. It's true. Apparently Salah's form lately has been poor because of his contract situation, but I'm not sure. No, he's on the verge of signing a new contract, apparently. Dave, Liverpool, Chelsea finale. Yep, it is. Yes, another rematch in the oldest cup competition in the world. Should be good. And Derby County, yes, they got relegated today. Retro D-Man, shout out to you for that. Yes, very thrilling 4-4 draw between, what was it, Reading and somebody else. Thrilling game today. Haven't seen this pay-per-view. Oh, well, I will try and do a proper play-by-play for you, because it is one of my faves. Seen this pay-per-view loads. How? Have people not seen it? Yeah, this pay-per-view has got Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit in it. It is a good pay-per-view. I had this taped off the TV on a VHS tape, and yes, I wore it to death. I was playing it that much. Heatherite says, y'all, Should be thankful I am here. I came over from Cultaholic's Twitch stream. They were playing pigeon dating sim game. Weirdos. Yes, that is pretty weird. I've not seen Born Zero. Dave, how was your Easter? Very cool. I spent it with my daughter. I've had 2 really good days with her. Went to that car boot sale this morning. So, yes, all good. Chris Benoit, well, it's a grey area, that Johnny. He did kill his wife and kid. So, no, he would never get in that in a month of fucking Sundays, dude. Not in any, but never, ever. It's unfortunate. He's a great wrestler, but what he did to his family, it's no fucking chance. Austin versus Triple H, 3 stages of that. What a match that is. That is probably one of the best fucking matches that Triple H has ever had. A classic with him and Stone Cold. Then you've got The Rock versus Kurt Angle in the title match. You've got a flipping fatal 4-way. X-Pac, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and Chris Jericho. What more do you fucking want from a pay-per-view? I mean, this pay-per-view is stacked. Then you've got the Dudleys versus the Brothers of Destruction versus Edge and Christian. And then, to get your hearts fluttering, we have got Stephanie McMahon versus Trish the Dish Stratus. It's all kicking off on this pay-per-view, I'll tell you. We're kicking off with Raven versus Big Show. And I'm going to go over to it right now and get it started. That's what we're doing. Moldy Spoon is ready. I'm ready. And you can hear in the background the music, which probably get me copyrighted. Just because Ten Hag is done deal doesn't mean that Man United will be great. Nah, they've got a lot of work to do. But nobody's saying that they haven't. Got a hell of a lot of stuff to do. Right, so I am literally ready to do Rish. Number 1 said net expectations. Right, in 1, 2, 3, press play. We're going. We've got a bit of interference straight away, but we've got Divas. The Diva advertisement for the start is just like buffering at a minute, which is always great. But we're into it now. This was on Channel 4 here in the UK. Chris Benoit is probably innocent because he was somebody at the door. Java on the phone. No, he's not innocent, dude. He killed his kids. He killed his kid and his wife. He's completely guilty. There's no question about it, dude. He's not innocent whatsoever. James Chadwick, you should, damn it. Edward number 1 said, no expectations. Wow. Stephanie, when she was still a slip of a girl. Yes. Stephanie McMahon, Elmsley. But we've got The Rock going up against Kurt Angle. I love this pay-per-view. This is a really good pay-per-view. We got it for free here in the UK. That's why I love it. We go 9 predictions of it. I go all. Oh, you've done your predictions already. Okay, cool. I will get them. Like I said at the start of the stream, I only need Connors and Leeds. I need no one else's. If anybody else sends them in, I will just ignore them. Dave, you could place a timer on the stream, so I can't do it, dude. My window capture's fucked up. It won't work on this computer, so I can't do it, dude. I wished I could. Retro D-man. I wished I could. I need a brand new laptop, and I can't afford one. So if you can buy me a laptop, then you can have the timer up on screen. That's the deal. I'm not monetized, so I can't afford one. So tough. We've just got promos at the minute. You're not missing anything. I'll try and keep you up to date with what's going off on the screen so that you can catch up. Chris Benoit is guilty as charged. That's what that says. Charged. We'll go with that. 2 more name changes. WWE Kanzaro. Yes, she's now Katana change. And we've got, well, I don't even know what the fuck Kaylee Ray is now. I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's just Vince owning rights to people, so that there's no court cases and shit like that. It's just Vince owns them outright, which I suppose as a business sense it makes sense, but owning Casey Catanzaro is a real name, so obviously he wants to create a wrestler name for her. So I kind of understand it. Has anybody in the chat watched Young Rock yet? Nope. It's not that I don't want to, I've just not had time. Can I DM you them? Can you DM me them? No, put me in stream. Just put me in chat in stream. I want people to be able to see them. If you start DMing me, people think I'm being dodgy, and Leeds needs to be able to see what you've put as well. I'd rather you just put them in the chat. Not in the chat, in the comment section of this video, please, Connor. No DMs. I'm not allowing that. No worries then, just the best you can, bro. Right, we have got Jerry the King Lawler and JR. It's not like I'm being dismissive there, Retro Demon. My computer won't allow it to happen. I can't get Wintercatcher to work. But we have got Raven coming out. He's got a shopping cart. He's got Frankenstein with him. He's got a stop sign. He's got a plant inside a bucket. Well, a bin. So this is the first match, as you can see on the screen at the bottom. Next match, this is the match playing now, is Raven versus a Big Show. The Hardcore title. Dave, it's a pretty good show. I recommend you check it out when you get the time. When I get the time. Dark Knight, hello. Wow, No Way Out. I have been watching wrestling at this point before my 20-year break. I am sure there's No Way Out was No Mercy as a video game. No Mercy's been a video game. Definitely. I'm not sure about No Way Out. Couldn't answer that one. Yes, we do. When is the wrestling prediction? When is the wrestling when I get round to making that video? That's when that's going to be. It's a lot of work on me because I've got to get a live stream ready for that as well. So it's, whenever I get my arse into gear and get that all sorted out, which is not easy. I need a free day to be able to do all that. So we've got a woman in a dark suit. She's just attacked Big Show as he's come out. I can't remember this. Why is that suddenly escaped me? So he's just battering Raven on the ring apron, the ring entrance. Mighty Nick, hello, welcome. Nice to see you back. 2021, my son was literally a baby when this pay-per-view came out. We were illegally getting free satellite cable. Illegally. Right. Hey. Hope to save the pennies. You need to when you've got a newborn. So I totally agree with that. So Raven's trying to jump on Big Show's back. Got a guy with a game shirt really shouting. One's got a beef. Red sign with beef written on it. So Big Show's coming out, and then this woman. Is that Sable? I can't remember now. Don't mind me just watching the football and the snooker, but still here, being a prick as always. Yeah, they're cool. Just keep us informed on what's going off. Keep popping in and out. It's all right. Don't mind. These watch-alongs are just a great way for you guys to have a conversation. They're chilled out streams, man. Talk about what you want. We always do. You in the chat own the conversation. All right. So there's people coming into the ring. There's a guy what's just put popcorn everywhere. That's flipping thingy, innit? One at Holly's. So everybody's going after the hardcore title. So this is a mess. This is just going to be a mess of a match, right? Wasn't even born yet for No Way Out. I was in my teens, I think. Almighty Nick, dude, I was 7 or 8 when this come. I feel old now. Mighty Nick, shout out to you. So do I. I think I was in my, I'd like to say 20s. about 22, 23, something after, I don't know. Blackman's just come in and is whacking. So you've got Hardcore Harley. You've got Rob Conway is just running and he's just pinned Raven to become the Hardcore champion. He's now been rolled up by, oh god, this is such a smoz. Not Forest versus West Brom, Barcelona Cadiz. Wow, we've got music for Mick Foley now. So Rob Conway taken a ride by Hardcore. This is just a mess. There's more wrestlers in the ring than you can say there's a basketball in the fucking ring. Oh my god, I can't remember this being as bad. Did you hear about Butch? Chris Benoit's nickname is a Rapid Wolverine. Yes. I have WWE Network and a network, event on there. I could watch it, but it's a new show, but no idea who will win. Oh, you're new to it? Okay. Cool, that's good. Ronnie Old Civil in second match. It was I was 14 when this was on. I was in my 20s, I think. So Raven's just won it back again. He's just pinned Rob Conway. Crash Harley was trying to Holly. He's just been picked up by the Big Show. The Big Show has dropped Crash Harley. The women are back, Molly, and I think that is Sable. I believe it's Sable. She's got a 2x4. She's just been whacked over her head with a dustbin lid. Oh, it's all kicking off. I was 18-19 paying championship manager whilst playing No Way Out with a case of beer. Mighty Nick, hello. So Big Show has got a Raven. He's going to plant him up, chokeslam into a crash can. 1, 2, 3. Yes, the title's changed about 3 times now. Big Show's music is playing. Oh, it's not Rob Conway. It's bloody Billy Gunn. Why did I think it was Rob Conway? Because Billy Gunn has never looked this good. It's the one Billy Gunn. I'm thinking, why am I saying Rob Conway? I was born John Cena's first match night versus Kurt Angle. I'm 35 in 4 weeks. Tomorrow I'm feeling fucking old. 35. Me and Evan are not talking to you, dude. If you feel old at 35, me and Evan are just like, mate, we're done. We're done. We're not talking to you anymore. Peacock's not just the same as the WWE Network. Does it not have all the same content? Yeah, they do strip a lot of it. It's a Big Show as just, he's walking away with the Hardcore title. Nobody's challenging him right now. Hello, Dave. By the way, I just burst in and didn't say hello. Yeah, how rude, Dark Knight. How fucking rude. But I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Because we're in the fucking FA Cup final. Whoop, 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 whoop. I was free when No Way Out was on. I enjoyed it. Kurt Angle is here earlier today. Sable looks weird these days. She had too much surgery to her face. But I have no right. She is about 5 years older than me. Have a right, shout to you. I feel old and I'm 20, says Connor. I'm getting old too, says Johnny. Oh God, everybody's saying bye then. Don't be like that, James. Don't be like that, James. And we have our second match. We can now get rid of this graphic. Do I want it to disappear? Yes. Where's all the others? There we go. This is up next. Boom. We slot that in because that is the next match. We've got X-Pac. And we've got Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero. And Chris Benoit, the forgotten man of WWE. Yeah, it's easy to use the network, but it was easier to navigate. If we were playing football stream, top trumps, I beat you on age, James. Ever says 35 is nothing. I'm gladly be 35 again. Yeah, snap. I miss my school days. I don't. I think I've told you before, but I think WWE is so clunky. Fast forward, fast forwarding is a nightmare. Okay. Is Chris Benoit so weird seeing him? Yes, it is. Eddie Guerrero, it's just this is why I love this. As soon as I knew that Eddie Guerrero was on the card, it was like, yes, Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, totally with James Chadwick. I love and miss Eddie Guerrero. He's just a legend. It's the Walls of Jericho. It's for IC Championship. So we had the Hardcore title. Now we've got the IC title on the line. What a lineup of wrestlers going for it. A lineup of wrestlers and an X-Pac. An X-Pac. Oh my God. Chris Benoit needs to be recognised in WWE. Unfortunately, he's never going to be. It's just not happening. Dude, drop it. Really, because you'll piss people off in the chat. It was just about to say that Retro had been jarring to see him on this picture. Yeah, I wished I could just wipe his face off. Oh, I miss him too, buddy. James, what channel? Snooker on? BBC 2, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, or is it on channel, or is it ITV4? It's on one of them. I'm going to watch WWE Live in Newcastle next week. Not a bad price either. Cost me £100 for the tickets. Where you got ringside. Is that ringside? That's pretty good, decent for ringside. Make sure you get loads of snaps of wrestlers, because they give you lots of time to get selfies with them, talk to them. Have fun, dude. Have fun. It's an amazing time. Corner BBC, a high player. James Drag, I lie, I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. X-Pac is out. He's the European champion, but I don't think that's up for grabs. I don't remember X-Pac aligning with Jericho. This is not a tag team match. This is a fatal four. Latino Heat. Latino. This plug-in WWF music. Number 5. I remember before Eddie passed, I thought it wasn't real. I thought that episode of Raw. Oh my God. That episode of Raw was just so emotional. I remember watching it and I was in tears. Absolute tears. Eddie Guerrero was just one of the best. Then they did the tribute to Benoit, and Vince had to come out after supposedly dying in a limo. And they had to expose that. The Rapid Wolverine. But we've got JR, good old JR on commentary as well. But days when he could remember his lines. BBC iPlayer or Eurospot. You can remove Chris' face. I can, kind of, but I'm not going to. Don't look at him. Don't look at him, God damn it. Now, was up top, £30 a ticket, got free, still not bad though. Alright, okay, cool. It's good though, you'll enjoy it. It's a great laugh. The wrestlers are really chilled. What are the matches? Almighty Nick, have they announced any of the matches for Newcastle yet? Because the matches in London are bangers. Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, I mean, she won't do Newcastle, but I don't even know who's on your card. Please let me know what the matches are, dude. Dave, Eddie Guerrero had a beautiful lowriders, mate. Yeah, he did. Robert, the Irish Rebel. Eddie Guerrero and China together was awesome. Oh, I did love that. Latino Eat. Johnny Ortiz in wrestling, but he doesn't deserve to be recognised in any wrestling promotion. He won't. He won't. He's done. He's done. No wrestling promotion will touch him with a 10-foot barge pole. You know, he'll never get in a Hall of Fame in any organisation. Simples. I've only cried over a few wrestlers' deaths. Eddie's, Shad's, Scott Hall, Macho Man, Owen Hart's. Cried like a baby. Owen Hart and Eddie Guerrero, for sure. For sure. Oh, horrific what happened to Benoit. Do people think steroids concussion played a part? It was surely that evil act. You've got to remember that he lost Owen Hart, who was great friends with Owen Hart and Bret Hart and all of that because he was trained in the dungeon. And then he lost Eddie Guerrero, what was a good personal, close friend of his. He lost a lot in his life. Could it be roids related? I have no idea. I can't tell you. Was it an accident that he killed his son first? Like I said, I couldn't tell you. Nobody knows other than Chris Benoit, unfortunately. We can speculate about all of that, but the truth is that he killed his wife and kid and then killed himself. That's the bones of it. I am dropping talking about Chris Benoit. I don't want to upset people. But we talk about David Benoit, Instagram nice guy. You talk to David Benoit, he's going to be siding with his dad, dude. It's a bit of a biased conversation, if you, in all fairness. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit biased. Nick, are you from Newcastle? I think Drew versus Bobby Charlotte. Drew, Bobby. Ah, right. You think it's Drew versus Bobby, Charlotte versus Sasha, Usos versus RK Bro. Oh, you're going to get the RK Bro one. That's cool. Sasha Charlotte's a fun match. I saw that at Leeds last year. That's a really good match to watch. They do put on a really good show. It wouldn't surprise me if that's not the main event. That sounds like that's the main event of that night, to be honest. No, Carol, Middlesbrough area. Ah, right. Close rivalry in the chat. We've got Newcastle and Middlesbrough. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Owen. Forgot to put him in. Yeah, that Owen situation was immense. Well, maybe Tony Khan recognise him. Tony Khan won't recognise him, dude. Absolutely no. God, Tony Khan did that. He would get so much hatred. He won't touch it. Jesse Jackhammer says he likes Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, I might even call in the action here. We've got Benoit and X-Pac in the ring. We've got Jericho and Eddie Guerrero outside. We've got a guy what looks like Mick Foley in the back. Or just a rocker dude. Yes, Chris Benoit had a lot of demons. Autopsy showed that he had a brain of a 70-year-old Alzheimer patient. So way too many concussion chair shots to his brain was shot. Well done. Well done to you. Thank you for clearing that up. James David is a good guy. Man, to think if Eddie Guerrero, Benoit didn't pass away when they did, could they have still been with us, and how many more amazing matches they could have had? Sadly, Eddie left us and Chris did them actions. Yeah, we could dream. It's like having Macho Man back. I mean, Rowdy Ronnie Piper. Before the demons and stuff took over their situations, imagine the matches they could have still had if they'd have been in prim positions. Jake the Snake Roberts as well. Yeah, Sasha versus Charlotte is the main event. Is my first WWE event with non-wrestling fans. I don't get into the ring side seats in case they didn't like it. All right, okay. Oh, that's cool. So you're going with non-wrestling fans. Okay, good luck. Try to explain all the shenanigans what go off at a wrestling arena then. Oh my God. Wow. They will be converted for sure by the end. Imagine getting a map and putting the location where we are from. Weird, loads of us in the UK. Yeah, it's hard to picture where some of you guys are from. Obviously, I've got a good mental note of like where James is from, where Connor is from, and wherever, and like I know where Austin is from. Good conversation. Dave, the old story with Chris Benoit was horrific. It was just horrible. Yes, yeah, completely. It's a shame. It's a shame that like they're battling each other right now. Eddie Guerrero's up on the top rope and he's getting hit by Chris Benoit. Call a bit of the action, Dave. We know my older son innocent of all this, but he can't use his dad's last name. It would destroy his career. Yeah, it's not going to be great. He's not going to get much work. Not with major companies. In fact, a lot of major companies are just ignoring him right now. It sucks, really. Xbox going for the pin on Eddie Guerrero, and you've got Jericho going for the pin on Chris Benoit, all at the same time. Oh boy, I think someone broke into his house that weekend. Absolutely no. Johnny, you thought Cody Rhodes wasn't going into WWE. Shut up, mate. Honestly, shush. Shush. Oh boy, here we go with the conspiracy theories. Autopsies proved it was brain, was mush. It was out of his mind. Yes, Ever, you're correct. Absolutely correct. The conspiracy theory is bullshit. And if David Benoit is spreading that shit, then he needs to get himself sorted out. Johnny, to be honest, he's biased. West Brom down to 10 men. Oh, let's go. Forest are in a good position for the playoffs, right? Benoit is getting pinned in the middle of the ring by Jericho. These two have had banger of matches over the years. I took them to NXT UK in Hull, and they enjoyed that. So we were pissed by the time the event started, so we didn't see much. Cool. That's quality. That's nice. Getting pissed. Yeah, really good event, Matt. Yeah, really good. Good idea. Rebel, thank you, dude. So Benoit has got Jericho. He's got his foot in his throat. Forrest got a penalty. Wow. So Benoit is kicking the hell out of Chris Benoit at the bottom. We've got Xbox just watching. And now him and Eddie Guerrero were outside battering each other up. So Forrest 0-0 up. Thanks to that penalty. Nice belly suplex. Back in the day when they used to have photographers at ringside. Anybody missed that? Because we don't get that anymore, do we? We don't get that big fight feel where there's photographers at ringside. Walls of Jericho has been applied to Benoit. Dave, you're probably right. I probably know what you are talking about with Chavo, but it was on the phone with Chris, and Chris said that he heard someone at the door. Look up, Chavo. Yeah, but it's bollocks. Talking about people what are in a higher state of confusion. Honestly, there's no evidence. Absolutely fucking no evidence there was anybody in that house other than Chris Benoit, his son, and his wife. There's no evidence. So we've got Just Incredible now at ringside. This was the birth of, what was it? All I ever wanted, the X Factor. How often are these retro? How often? We do them as much as I can. When there's nothing else, there's no live events, and there's free time, we'll jump on and do a stream. Obviously, you guys will get ready for Monday Night Raw tonight. I'm not in that stream. I can't do it because I'm at work tomorrow. But yeah, whenever there's nothing happening, no football, no, then we'll do a retro, little watch along, which is cool. Get to talk about stuff from the past. I will say this on Benoit in the ring talent. He was unreal, but quite outside. He was, but he did what he did outside the ring is unquestionable. Whether it was him or not, he still did it. Yeah, of course, completely. Dave, Chris Jericho was he's one of the best mic workers today. Never mind, was Chris Jericho can still flip him, drop a promo. Chris Pickle crossface, which is kind of damaging when you know what happens with that move. That's like saying Oscar Pistorius did not murder his partner when he shot her several. I hate that. I hate that story. Because how the fuck do you just shoot at a random stranger? You're shooting at a fucking stranger, for fuck's sake. You're shooting at somebody How do you not know it's your partner what's gone to the bathroom? What the fuck? What a shit ass fucking alibi that he tried to come out with. He's like, you shot your wife. End of. Fucking go to jail, you prick. People always want there to be a conspiracy and think there's outside influence, but more down with reality that concussion imbalances people's brains. Who knows if it was the case with Benoit? It's obviously been proven, but like I said, there's no evidence of anybody being in that house. They'd be all over that shit. DNA, fingerprints, things broken randomly. You'd be able to find a way of somebody being forced their way into a house. And there's no evidence. Absolutely none. Maybe missed some stuff, but authorities, like I said, nobody knows whether we're right about Cody and you're probably right about this. So I'm going to accept it now. There's no evidence against what you're saying. There's no evidence to back what you're saying up. To be honest, Johnny, that's what I'm saying. Could possibly recommend Backlash Watch Along, because Backlash is next live event for WWE, a great Backlash 2006 dub. Yeah, I tried to do that. I was asking in the last stream what was a good Backlash. And we ended up doing this one. So I was going to do a Backlash Watch Along, because like we did WrestleMania Watch Alongs leading up to Mania. We'll do the same for SummerSlam. The thing is with SummerSlam, there's not many great SummerSlams. Not many great ones. I mean, I'm not keen on doing the Summer of CM Punk, because that's been done 1,000 times. I'd rather do something that nobody's doing. 2-0 to Forest, Leeds 2022, and James Chadwick. If somebody was in your house, you would have been a crime of the century. There is no outside fingerprints, so suspicious DNA, nothing. Yeah, there were nothing founded. There was nothing. That would have been all over that shit. Because they would have cleared his name straight away. No question of it. If it had been somebody else, they'd have cleared his name. If some... Johnny's just retracted that. I don't believe in conspiracy theories. The facts are there. He killed him. As simple as that. Whether he's in his right mind. Johnny is annoying me, so I timed him out. Alright, did you do that? I like that people have their opinions. I'm not against that. But, get the facts are weighed up against you. That you might as well just put your hands up and say, oh, okay, I accept it. So, yeah, we've got Trish versus Stephanie. I mean, Stephanie was hot back then, wasn't she? Ooh, ooh. Right, so we get rid of this graphic. Was it Jericho what retained? I even missed who won that one. I'd like to say that Jericho retained. Let's see. I've got it written down somewhere. I've even got the wrong bit of paper. Have we ever written down the matches? Right. Yeah, Chris Jericho retained. Okay. SummerSlam 0. Who in the world will kill their wife and son? Killed themselves. Got SummerSlam 2010, 92. SummerSlam 92 been done 1,000 times and not a great pay-per-view, to be honest. Other than the main event, of course, the rest of the card shit. You wanted a banger between the rematch between Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior to be a classic, but it was shit. It was shit. It was crap. And the rest of the card is shite. The only thing is that it's from London, and that's about it. What makes it a great pay-per-view, to be fair. Watched a video last night with Charlotte Flair, Chris Jericho doing a promo with Sasha Banks and Enzo. It was hilarious. Everett said he did it. He was mentally impaired. What else is there to know? Benoit, Nancy had marital problems in the past too. So who knows? I had Forrester Scar too, or more in my accumulator. Time for someone else to let me down. Nah, Stephanie McMahon. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we are going to go to that match right now. Boom. Just fill the screen. Bosh. There we go. They're in. Got test at WWE New York Times Square. Back when she was much better looking. She's much better looking now. No, she's hot back in the day, dude. She looks like a mum. No, she just looks like a mum. Oh God, Trish. Smuggling eggs. She's got Easter eggs. Trish has got some Easter eggs, guys. She's with William Regal. My favourite conspiracy is the royal family are lizard people. Is that not true? Here comes Steph. Oh, the pampered princess. Fucking eel. Cadiz missed. A sitter. Go 1-0 up against Barca. To go 1-0 up against Barca. Hell. Oh, okay. I check it out, Robert. Almighty. I think Cadiz usually do well versus Barca. It's The Rock's debut solo recording. Let me tell you a little bit about Pie. Wow. Get the album of your favorite entrance tunes so that you can do your fit fix with the actual music on the album. Available now. ShopZero.com. Shop Zero. What's Shop Zero? So we've got Trish. Did Stratus. And we had actually Triple H's face on one of the Titantron things. Here she comes smuggling Easter eggs, guys. Trish smuggling Easter eggs. Oh geez, Steph looks like a mum now. I am screwed. She's younger than me. Oh bless. I don't mean anything against you. You're amazing. Dave, Edward says, Dave, I want a shock. I have been watching the Attitude Era. Oh my God. WWE before my neck. You watched and what did you think? Edward? Cool, isn't it? Oh, come on, admit it. It's cool. Attitude Era's cool. And we miss it. Here comes Trish. Look at her face. Look at Stephanie's face. Evers 45. Wow, WWE music album. When people actually care about the music. Not anymore because they can't tell the difference. If they're that generic. Yes. Well, she came out to a Triple H's music at this point, did Stephanie. Trish, struggling to keep her bits in. Her butt is sticking out. Her tits are sticking out. I mean, God, she's struggling. This is that time period where Vince got her to bark like a dog. Let's just put that into context for you. Trish holding on to the ropes while Stephanie is dragging at her legs. Sorry, I did not mean to be annoying, and you're getting people's opinion. I don't mean to be annoying anybody, so sorry. Yeah, Johnny, it's alright. I value people's opinion, you know that. But we need to drop that conversation now. We're on to Trish Stratus versus Stephanie McMahon. We're not talking about Benoit anymore, so we just need to drop what we were talking about. And just accept that, that your opinion was totally outweighed by everybody else's in the chat and truth and facts. Yeah, Stephanie is 4 years younger than me. And what? She's 1 year older than me. She's still nice now, but she was just nice back then. It's like air pulling. Trish's pants was like wedged, full on butt cheeks. So Trish at this point was just pure eye candy for guys. She wasn't a legitimate competitor at this particular time. She was just there to have big boobs and have an ass show. That's basically what she was there for. Ever right, yeah, I think how she looks at all the time. Did you see that Vince doesn't want wrestlers wrestling under their real names? So he does. What does that mean for Cody? Just gonna be known. Cody owns the right to his name now. He actually owns the right to his name, so there's not a lot Vince can do about it. To be quite honest with you, he owns the rights. Vince actually they took Vince to court over the rights to the Rhodes name because he was known just as Cody when he first joined AEW. So he actually owns the right to his name. But obviously now, to stop that from happening again, he's now getting like the Casey Catanzaro to have a new name. Kaylee Ray to have a new name. So yeah, he's just trying to stop that from happening again. I thought the Attitude Era was not my sort of thing back then. Okay. So you're just a PG guy. You don't like blood. You don't like tits. Oh my God. Edward. You're gay. I've just figured it out. Edward's gay. Everybody, Edward is gay. Kidding, dude. I am kidding. You don't like tits and blood. Don't watch AEW then. Don't say anything bad about Steph because a certain someone on Twitter is obsessed with her. Oh, yeah. James. I know who you're talking about and it's not getting exposed here. Kieran, shout out to you, dude. Kieran, I forgot about you. Hello. I love Bailey. Hope she returns. I don't know when she returns, dude. I have no idea. You know what? I'm going to hedge my bets, and I'm going to say SummerSlam. SummerSlam is when Bailey returns. That's where I'm going to say. Cause I don't know. Pretty sure Cody is an exception to the rule. Yes. Dave, where's Stephanie and Shane engaged by Vince? Get involved with the ring fighting, or did they want to get involved? Shane was a referee at first, and Stephanie sat at the back in gorilla position. If you watch like Beyond the Mat, you can clearly see her sat at the back, observing. Yeah, they literally both had interest in wrestling. Vince didn't force them to wrestle. They just got into it. Became part of the everyday life. Linda was kind of forced. Linda didn't want to do anything in wrestling. She wanted to be. She is obviously doing all that stuff in Congress and stuff like that, isn't she? Dave, there's nothing wrong with being gay. No, I didn't say there was anything wrong with being gay, Johnny. Don't quote me on that. I totally agree. There's nothing wrong with being gay. It was a joke between me and Edward. I wasn't disappointed, and no, I don't like them bits, but I wasn't a fan of wrestling. I was just saying there's nothing wrong with being gay. Yeah, I am ribbing. This is not me attacking the LGBT community. Trust me, I've got loads of friends who are gay, and I wouldn't dream of it. Absolutely not. Vince has just wanted them to get involved since Linda was out of it. Nothing wrong with being gay. Totally agree. I'm not gay. I'm just a good guy. Nothing wrong with liking boobs either, Edward. Don't let the chat discourage you. There's nothing like. Robert admits he's a lesbian. Well, I am a full-on lesbian too. Totally agree. What's ribbing? Having a laugh. What's having a laugh? Ribbing is ribbing. Having a laugh. You are what you are, pal. I'm an elephant. I identify as an elephant. Come at me if you think I'm wrong. I mean, he is just joking with you, mate. He is just clowning around. Yes, I am. I mean nothing by... if anything, gender doesn't really matter. Trish's ass is out. Edward, cover your eyes. He's not watching anyway, but Trish is getting undressed by Stephanie. Got a black thong on for anybody what's interested. There could be women watching this what are very interested. To completely agree with them. She's totally exposing Trish. Trying to rip her top off. So this has become a bra and panties match. Trish fighting to keep a Dudleys in place. Vince said Trish isn't showing enough. Throw some water on her. And more slippery now. That's good. That's Vince in 2000. Yep. Get him off. I did like the boobs and the blood parts in Attitude Era. I meant, right, okay. James Chadwick, why do you think I like Liv Morgan? Here comes William Regal. William Regal's just tripped the referee and he's going to help Trish Stratus out. He's helping Trish out. Under the orders of Vince McMahon. I am not gay. I support them. I'm not gay, but I love women that way. Yeah, but to be honest, and honestly be careful on what you say, but having dreams about women in showers and treating women with disrespect is just as bad as being an homophobic person. So just be careful on what you say, because women's rights and stuff like that is very clear and evident. Just got to be careful on what you say. Really careful. My dad should identify as a gorilla. Boobs! There's gonna. Trish is down. Stephanie is down. The referee is down. Stephanie's going for the pin. So William Regal has duped them both. So Stephanie has won. Stephanie beat Trish. The two non-wrestlers at this time. I think Edward just refers to more modern wrestling, not so much brawling and mat wrestling. Edward's more 1 minute wrestler. Jesse Jacket. Roldy Spoon, welcome back. Yeah, he's into the cartoon. Well, not cartoon wrestling, it's adrenaline. What is adrenaline? You hit that into my DMs the other day, and I didn't get what you meant, so I didn't answer you. What are you talking about? Adrenaline. What are you referring to? I don't want to upset any AEW fans, but I was watching a bit recently, and it seems like they're obsessed with blood every other week. They do it a little bit too much, in my opinion. But if people like that, that's fine. If people like that, I've not got a problem with it. She briefly was in an on-air character when Vince was doing a divorce angle with Trish. Vince has always been privy to blondes whenever. It's storyline, dude. Vince loves Linda massively. Don't ever be confused with what's real and what is storyline. Vince doesn't give a shit. Vince is money. Yes, ever you are right. Yeah, the Cody Rhodes song lyrics. He's singing Cody's theme. Okay. Love AEW, but they've gone ECW blood happy. Yeah, they need to dial it back. Just do it way too much. I agree that in an hardcore match or lights out match, you do it fine, but you don't need to have one of them matches every fucking week. Have it when it's important. Do it in pay-per-views, for God's sake. Take it out of the TV tapings. Do it at a pay-per-view where it'll have impact because it'll end a feud. That's totally fine. That's where WWE should do it, to be honest. But obviously, we're now with Peacock. They can't, because Peacock is open to anybody and everybody. I'm sorry, I'm a guy, so I think that way. Yeah, but just be careful on what you say in the chat, is what I'm saying. Because words, like you said, like I said, can offend people. Yeah, do the blood bit too much, says Almighty Nick. If people hate the amount of blood used in AEW, they should they'll fucking hate GCW. That's why GCW's got such a devoted hardcore fan base. Moldy Spoon, yeah, they're doing the thing doing around where someone is texting lyrics to each other. I remember her. I was thinking even further back. What's wrong with blood? Absolutely not. It's just juicing. It's WWE took it away because obviously they're a family friendly product, whereas AEW don't give a shit. They've said that they're just all about the pro wrestling side of stuff. So yeah, it's understandable that there would be blood in their product and not so much blood in WWE's. I always loved that at WrestleMania. You had so many accidents. You had like what was it? Ridge Holland got hurt, got stretchered out. We had several wrestlers leaving out on stretchers, and you had AJ Styles getting attacked by a side of the European staging, what caused blood on his cheek. Have you seen that video? Honestly, go try and find it on Twitter. It's funny. He just walks out and he catches the end of the stage. You know when we were saying in the stream about why he had a cut on his face? That's the reason why. Oh, we're going to that storyline now with Triple H and the 3 stages of hell time. Boom. Let's get rid of that. And we go to this. 3 stages of hell. This is a banger. Let's get this right so it fits in. Boom. Try and neaten it up. Got 3 matches after this. Doesn't bother me. It kind of takes the shock element out of everything covered in blood. And they damn sure hate the Insane Championship Wrestling. They use small machetes. I'm a simp for Lita, says 1 Minute Wrestler. Dark Knight says Vince has had many affairs and he loves Linda and hope he doesn't cheat on her again. Not for me. All that she knows is truth upon Linda. Vince couldn't even find the location of his penis right now. TK can stay the fuck away from Impact. Cool. WWE PG kind of kiddie show. AW's hard fucking. Hardcore, you mean, dude? Hard fucking. Just hard fucking. Is Via theme next? Is Via's theme next? What's that on? What's that happening on? Well, it doesn't bother me other than it losing its punch. Yeah, it's less dramatic. Should everybody having claret, been covered in claret? I mean, God, loved the days when you had like Ric Flair, like I've said before in streams, where he had the blood in his hair. His dyed blonde hair was covered in blood. It's just great visual. Would the Bret Hart Stone Cold match from that WrestleMania look that great if he wasn't passed out? If Stone Cold hadn't passed out with blood dripping all over his face. I mean, that visual alone. Moments like that where it's worth. Is it worth in a match between flipping Orange Cassidy and flipping Utah? Absolutely not. Why would you have blood in that match? But there'd be AW. Oh, we'll have a bit of claret in that match as well. It doesn't matter. Tony Khan will make Impact amazing again. Impact is already amazing. It just needs a bigger fan base. It needs a bigger TV audience. Dave might do a WrestleMania Backlash predictions. Do it. I need to do it. We need to do something like that soon. I haven't even noticed when that pay-per-view is. Slacking. Oh, we'll be doing something for that, I'm sure. And much more better. Johnny, stop talking shit. We've got Stone Cold backstage. Oh, look, it's Michael Cole, everybody. With the black and blonde street hair. 3-0 to Forest. It's time to play the game. Boom, boom. Time to play the game. it's sad that we'll not see him in a ring ever again. That is sucks. What a fucking goal, Forrest. Wow, is it a good one? Oh, need to see the highlights. Dave, have you ever done a Halloween Havoc stream? There's the first VHS rented as a kid. Yes, we have. There's, I think there's 2 on the channel. 96, I think, was one of them. Yeah, there's 2. There's literally 2. Go into the playlists of my channel, and there's 2 streams, retro watch-alongs to that. I think one of them's Mick Foley versus Big Van Vader. We've done one recently. Yeah, I'm hoping to doing WCW pay-per-view. Done some ECW ones on the channel as well. Please read my DM out loud, says Edward. Oh God, Confessions of a Lady Killer. The interview with Stevens, Aaron Stevens, is up online. NWA was classed this week. Anybody what needs to just go and check out NWA. Pope versus Nick flipping Matt Cardona. Brilliant. The tag match. The opening tag match is a banger. Really loved that show this week from last week. I still need to watch MLW. I'm a bit behind on that. My phone's not updating. Still cannot receive messages at this time. My phone internet bodging. As soon as it updates, dude, there we go. I remember watching one with RoboCop. Oh my God. I think it was the Chucky one, or leading up to the Chucky one. It wouldn't let me ask you this in the chat, so here goes. Have you seen that Paige is back on the current roster page on the WWE website? No, I haven't. But cheers for that. Gregor's sending me weird pictures. Gregor, what you doing? Is she back on? She might be on the alumni list. Or is she back on as a competitive wrestler? I do not know. It's not a rumour that I've heard. Wow, a 45-year-old grandmother had got an... yeah, Connor sent me this. Did she open it and eat it? I hope she did. Mouldy green egg. So Paige returning, incoming. Who knows? I can't honestly say. I have not heard anything. Dave, my dad thinks Tony Khan have bought WWE too. I think my dad is wrong. He is totally wrong. Tony Khan has bought fuck all. He's bought ROH, and that is it. He hasn't bought Impact. That's bollocks. Bollocks! YouTube has just insulted Dave. I researched Dave in real life retro watch-alongs, and 4 results. It was a Barbie girl. Well, that was my first watch-along. Don't be so rude. It's one of my best work. Damn you, YouTube. It's roasted me, hasn't it? YouTube roast. Did you put IVL? If you put IRL, you wouldn't have got me. It's Dave in real life, all written. So it's Dave in real life, not in IRL. You won't get me that way. It wouldn't recognise that. As a search, it wouldn't recognise it. It is actually another Dave in real life, actually. He does vlogs. Look at the epic pic I just sent you, dude. Johnny is on some fucking strong cocaine. He's on crack. He's on crack, dude. I bet that Easter egg was 10 times the size of once today. It's flipping green. It stinks. I hope the Medder eat it, because I would have done. Yeah, I've sent you this egg. I want you to eat it now. Okay, all right. Page is there. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know what that means, dude. I'm like this with wrestling. I never say never. Anything can happen. Goldberg coming back this year could definitely happen again. But until I actually see it and her in the ring and wrestling again, I don't believe it. But yeah, anything can happen. You never say never in wrestling. If Edge, who had the similar injury to her, could come back and wrestle back full time, then I see no problem with Paige doing that. Brian Danielson is another example of that. So she pays £80 a month to keep it fresh and cool, apparently. That's £80 wasted on an egg. You do realise that once she dies, the family will just ditch that and say, I'm fucking paying £80 for a fucking egg. Bit of waste. Vince, right, purchase that egg for another segment. Vince is already eyeballing it up. James, you're totally wrong. I'm put puff pass. I've got some from. You've got some from Riddle. Riddle's not a sharer. Okay, I searched Dave in real life watch-alongs, and this time I found David Guetta. Turn me on. YouTube is definitely roasting you. Yeah, that was the second watch-along we did for David Guetta. So we did Barbie Girl. David Guetta, you're going to get to the ECW stuff. WCW stuff. No, just go to my channel. It'll say go to the main channel. So just search me. Go to my main channel. And there's a playlist there of all the retro watch-alongs. Okay, man, WWE better not be trolling us with some kind of mistake. I love Paige. It's my house, bitches. She might be back as a presenter. Is she an active wrestler? That's the question. Might just be joking. Don't do drugs. I don't believe you. Considering you don't know Riddle, imagine how mouldy that egg will be. So this is a singles match between Austin and Trips. They're battering the hell out of each other. Triple H with his long flowing hair. Stone Cold with his knee braces. We've got somebody in the crowd with zoom. Zoom sign. Don't know what that's referencing. So it's got Stone Cold is wrapping his leg into the ring post. What's up, Casey? James, I know Riddle. That's I can prove it. Photoshop time. Photoshop time from Johnny. I'm not showing it if you send me it. I ain't getting involved in your little games. Any wrestling fan that says they are friends or have close wrestlers are either on drugs or just deluded. Got Bailey on speed dial. What are you talking about? Told you, Johnny, I'm not showing it. I'm not even looking. I'm not entertaining it, Johnny Autism. I don't care. I'm not entertaining your game. Gregor's back. Hello, Gregor. What is that picture you sent me? Please explain. You sent me a picture of a random girl. Don't know who she is. Explain yourself. You send me some random stuff. I need you to explain why. Show this picture. I'm not showing that picture, dude. Not playing games. Ah, yeah, I see. I have done some cool ones. Rumble 08, 31. Nice. Yep. There's quite a few on there. We do it every so often. It's good to have a little natter about wrestling and stuff like that at all pay-per-views. Triple H working on Stone Cold's legs. Got a guy with a crown on in the crowd. No green shirt guy at this time. Looking for the green shirt guy in 2001. Got a modular looking big guy. Have you seen him with the camouflage on? He's got like a gold medallion. It just looks depressed. Have you seen him? He's quite a big guy. It's like took 3 seats. My mate trained with Marty Jones. That's as close as I've gotten. Dave just tweeted you the Forest goal. Alright, this is going to be a banger. Cool. I'm looking forward to this. Nice. Oh, wow, it is cool. Right, just for clarification, it's very Marco van Basten-esque. He's far out of the penalty area. So he's out of the 6-yard box. He's caught it sweet on a volley. And it swerves over the top of the goalkeeper. I mean, I can show you it. There's no volume. Don't know how well this will show. It'll clip. There, so he strikes it outside the box. It goes in. Wow, Marco van Basten would be pleased with that. Dave. No, I'm not showing it. I'm not playing your games, dude. She was a local wrestler, Dave. Local wrestler. Oh, okay. I don't know who she is. Johnny, just because you have a picture with Riddle doesn't mean you know him personally. For a watch along, some of my fave pay-per-views as far as it, Series 03, absolutely banged. WrestleMania 22 gets better every time I watch it, and Mania 30, which is just amazing. Manias, to be quite honest with you, we're done with Manias this year. We will probably return to them next year. Like to do pay-per-views leading up to a pay-per-view. Like Backlash, obviously, probably would be the next one. Money in the Bank. I like to do stuff like that because it brings back memories of the pay-per-view. SummerSlam, definitely put in your suggestions for SummerSlam. Survivor Series. I think SummerSlam will probably be the next pay-per-view I do live. I'm looking at doing the big 4 rather than doing all the little ones. So, yeah, that could be the next one. Definitely doing the UK one if I'm off. So we'll be doing a watch-along for that Cardiff Principality Stadium. Definitely do a watch-along for that. What game? Game? Your game. With trying to prove that you know wrestlers. That game. Like I know a lot about seeing us live because WWE, but it doesn't know him personally. We can read it all on Wikipedia, dude. There's nothing the internet can tell us about certain people. Doesn't mean we know them. That's where you crazy people. That's what happened to poor old Sonya Deville when she got attacked by that fucking nut job what came to her house because he thought he fucking knew her. What a dickhead. I'll go get a picture with Pete Dunne, then go around claiming that he's my friend. Dave Paige reminds me of Lita sometimes. Looks, just the rock side of it, I think. Looks wise, no. Fact that Paige is English and from Norwich and Lita's, what? Latino, kind of Mexican-esque. Yeah, there's the rock side of it, I guess. I can see where you're coming from. I feel like Dave is mad at me. No, I'm not mad at you, dude. I'm just not showing you DMs. I'm just not doing it. Not that one. I told you I wasn't. So there. SummerSlam 2001. Craig. We'll stay in 2001, guys. Yeah, when SummerSlam season comes in, then we'll do it. I only know about seeing us live because I have his live because it's on TV. I'm saying with Bret Hart, dude. Nottingham Forest was the one of the toughest games Liverpool played this year. It would be good to see them back in the top tier. I love Forest. Leeds 2022, shout out to you. Make sure that you get your predictions in for the 6 games for this midweek. Good luck in the final. We need a winner of that fucking final. I'm not don't want to do another weekend. I was like, come on. I said, Connor, Leeds, try and have a look at each other's scores and go different. Because if you start picking the same results, we're going to get a draw. Think about that, please. Think about it. But shout out to Leeds 2022. Thank you for joining. Have a great rest of your evening. Dave, it's funny. No one tries any of these creepy crap with Brock or Ronda because they know. Yeah, but Ronda, you couldn't because her partner's an ex-UFC star as well. He could kick ass. So you get double bubble. You'll get battered by her and battered by him. So they've gone outside of the ring now. They're battering out of each other. I think that's the first stage has been won. Triple H is battered. So I don't know what the result is so far. I think it's Stone Cold 1-0 up. Okay, you're not mad at me. Good. You still like me? Yeah, you're alright. We need Dumber Slam quiz. A Dumber Slam quiz. What is that? A Summer Slam quiz, you mean? When it comes up, we'll do one. I don't know what kind of questions I can give you for that because it's harder than the other pay-per-views. Recho D-Man, you clearly don't know how crazy I am about Ronda. I think I'd get battered in a wrestling quiz, but I'd like to be confident in tearing it up in a football one. Yeah, we did that. We did a football mix. Might do that again, you know. Might do a mixed movie, football, wrestling quiz again, where it's all mixed up. That could be interesting. Could be a bit of fun. I'm interested in that again. Don't know when that'll be, but give me time to work it all out, and we'll do another stream, which is a quiz. Definitely on the cards. Love arts from Johnny. Oh, Snookums. I don't get mad with people. This is the thing. I don't give a shit. What's the fuck is Dumber Slam? Is that wrestling SummerSlam for idiots? Yeah, Dumber Slam. Welcome to Dumber Slam, where people are thick as pig shit. Nah, he meant SummerSlam. I got you. It's funny though. Chairs have been thrown in the ring. We're in the street fight now. So everything goes. Security, they're out in the fans. This is never good at this point in wrestling. Look at that guy in the tracksuit. It's best just to enjoy wrestling shows. Stay off social media. They don't want to hear. Yeah, I just get flipping Edward flipping pinning me and fucking post every time a wrestler returns. It's like spoils everything. Yes, newsflash for anybody what wants to spoil wrestling for me. I have Twitter, you know. I do have everything you have exposed to me. Like Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, I have them all. Sean Ross app, I have their Twitter accounts on my phone. Edward Brown, you can only try, but don't say I didn't warn you. Dave will get in touch with your family and pre-warn them to arrange a room. I know his mom. Cadiz 1-0 up against Barca. Cool. So kind of seeing like you were. No, I'm never mad with people, dude. Never, ever, ever. What about Dumper Slam? Is that your pay-per-view, Gregor? Dumper Slam. Is that where you just sit on your toilet and have a poop? Not really entertaining, is it? Movie, football, and wrestling quiz would be awesome. We'll fill in the gaps in the wrestling. I could be a triple threat. Yo! Yeah, we've done it before. There is a stream up about football and movies and stuff. Oh, everybody's up on football though. So the football side of it won't be hard. But yeah, we could certainly have a look at that again. Try and do something with it. Enjoyed it last time. It was a really good stream. If Ronda on SummerSlam should call it DummerSlam. Right. Connor saved himself. You don't know my mum personally. You know of her though. Know her personally? She DMs me all the time, Edward. Me and your mum are really super close. You know when she had that weekend away from you, she would here. That's why I want streaming. Oh, am I breaking to you this live? Oh my god. I thought she would have told you by now. Man, I'm disappointed in your mother. Could be a tag team. You could do a tag team quiz. Tag team quiz. Could do a tag team quiz. Team us up. It's hard to do that though, isn't it? Sorry, I disappeared. I'm multitasking, trying to get the laundry done, and my dinner ingredients prepped: chicken, spaghetti, and salad. That's not much to get prepped, but shout out to you anyway. Who is the most knowledgeable at wrestling? I will have them as a James Chadwick is the dude, and whoever uses Google. Hope you wear a condom. Huh? What? That is so random. Connor, nah, if Brock is on SummerSlam, it should be called Jobber Slam. Says the Ronda fan when she didn't win at WrestleMania. Ah! Lol. Ah! Burn. Sick. Burn. She didn't win. Ha! Best moment in wrestling ever. Me and my mum's going to watch the new Batman tonight. And I'm going to spell it for people. Batman wins. Johnny Autism can tell you that now. Batman wins. Anybody can tell you that. It's like, what a surprise. Batman wins. Okay. James is the most knowledgeable. He smokes us all. He does. I try and put in the hard questions for him to try and like throw a curveball. Sometimes works. Austin is busted wide open. They're on the announced desk. Triple H has just gone straight through one. I'd say I'm in that conversation for the most knowledgeable wrestling fan. No. No, you're not. Not after the last stream. No, you're not. I don't think me and James would lose in wrestling football movie quiz. Should go on a streak. So it's going to win. No, actually, Dark Knight, nobody wins. It's just for fun. Nobody actually wins anything on that. You just fire in and I go, you're right. It's hard to do a competition. I can't write shit down. So I don't. I'd put 10k on Ronda winning at Backlash. Do it, because she should win at Backlash. I've not got a question of that. I'm just glad she didn't win at WrestleMania. Because it made no sense. Dave, thank you for spoiling the movie. Dude, it's a Batman film. How would you have a Batman film where Batman loses? Think about it logically. Seriously. It's like watching a Superman movie and thinking, what will Superman lose? Absolutely not. Because why? Why? Actually make my chicken spaghetti more shrimp, scampi style with olive oil, garlic, lemon juice, plus I make 2 pots of spaghetti. Or regular and 1 gluten-free. Obviously gluten-free. I couldn't understand that. Spoiler, movie sucks. Was it in the last stream? You didn't. Edward, you still would suck. Edward Brown, I hate to say it, but I can't see Ronda losing, especially an I Quit match. You're entering an arena, Ronda again. Yeah, of course we are. Kick out. We've got a baseball bat with barbed wire. We've got chairs in the ring. We've got Austin busted wide open. Sounds amazing. That does. I'm hungry now. So instead of going for the metal chair, he's got the plastic chair ready as trips. Thank you, I am not the best cook, but I try. Everybody loves a tryer. Don't know it. Then you don't need to like, then I have that covered. Honestly, let me work out the questions for that quiz and I'll get it up sooner rather than later. But obviously, the movie side of it, I think a lot of people will struggle with. So, we've done the movie taglines. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. We might do could do a tedious link. What links this, and this to this? What movie is this? Yeah, we could do something like that. That could be fun. Little tip from me, bird's eye potato waffles are waffling versatile. Done in a toaster. Bird's eye potato waffles are waffling versatile. Boom, boom. But that's an old advert. Okay, we will see how much I would suck one thing to remember. I might not have watched the Attitude Era until now, but don't underestimate me or anyone. Edward, I've already said that nobody wins the quiz. If you get 100% right and without Google, then fine. I'll accept it. But you are doing movies and football all in the same quiz. So good luck. If DC had an Infinity War equivalent of having featured over 50 superheroes, it would be titled DC Royal Rumble. They already did it with one-on-one Batman and Superman film does not count because it was shit. It was shite. It was garbage. It was just a mess. Martha! That's the reason why they stopped fighting. Oh my god. And they spoiled it. They actually showed the third act, which was meant to be a surprise in the fucking trailer. If you want to watch Batman vs Superman, just watch the fucking trailer and you're done. You don't need to watch that film. It's shockingly bad. The involvement of the Justice League people, not even how they fucking used them in Justice League, the film. The Flash looks totally different. Sucks, man. Absolutely sucks. What a waste. DC Universe sucks. I like Dark Knight. I like the Kevin Nolan films. But after that, they suck ass, man. I only like flipping Suicide Squad because Harley Quinn's in it. Margot Robbie, that's the only reason why I like it. Mexican pizza coming back to Taco Bell is amazing. Didn't even know it left. My mum loves movies, so I will just... no, you can't get outside help, Edward. That's cheating. That's like asking Google. Can't do that, mate. That's cheating. Lost my dad for football. Lost my mum for movies. Yeah, as long as we're doing Cocktail Ghost and Dirty Dancing, she'll have it covered. Okay, so football, yeah. I know. Ball. I really know ball. My dad did play professionally for that makes no difference. But playing professional to knowing football knowledge. Alright, as a Liverpool fan, right? Which team and who scored the last ever goal in front of the Kop end? The real Kop end, you know, the standing. Who was the team that Liverpool faced and who scored the goal in front of that Kop end in the last ever game that the Kop end was at Liverpool? Go on, answer that. Because you're a football fan, you know everything. No Google. Watch Batman Superman at the cinema. It sucks. Damn it, my earbuds won't charge. I lost a lot of love for DC after the Dark Knight trilogy. I tried hard to keep up with Marvel when they did better than Dark Knight trilogy. Marvel was just a better universe. They just did their own work. Dave, will you do a watch along for Batman vs Superman? DC pay me when DC pay me to. When Dave does the watch along, it must remain positive about the movie. I would rip it to shit. Edward rip that movie to shit. I did Batman versus Robin. I'd sit there and totally criticise it. I don't need Google my dad for football. Well, answer that question then, Edward. Who was the team that played Liverpool the last ever game in front of the Kop, the original Kop? Was it Southampton? You're not answering this, don't I? But no, it wasn't. Edward, why are you losing the predictions game? Because he sucks. He didn't have predictions in at start, so it's Triple H what's got the second fall. It's one apiece between Stone Cold and Triple H. We go into the cage. The answer to the question is a football player. Oh, I am back from the toilet. Back from his phone. So, Edward, the question that I want you to answer. Which team scored? Which team played Liverpool in front of the last ever game of the Kop, the real Kop at Liverpool, the standing only Kop? Who was the team that played against Liverpool and the goal scorer? That is what I need to know. I'll give you clues. Damn. Good for you for not cheating. I'll give you a clue, it's not Southampton. Aliquin is hot. I know we lost that match, but because I was gutted. My brother went to that match. That's why I know who the goal scorer. I didn't go, but my brother did. But I know the team. I know the goal scorer. I'm just asking Edward, does he know? If he comes out with the perfect answer now, after the delays, checked it out on Google. Because there's an amazing amount of delay here before he's answered. So the cage is down, the workers have been out. Well, always wondered why Stone Cold wore a hat in his thumbnail. We all know he's bald. I think I know, but I'm not entirely sure, says James. Well, we'll give Edward the opportunity to fire it into the chat and then we'll see if you're right. So, we've got this bloody battle. They're both bleeding. Triple H's got a cut above his eye. Newcastle, lol. No, it weren't Newcastle. I'm going to be honest. I will need a clue. And initials of the ghost. Yeah, but it's not really open to the chat, right? It's just Edward. I want Edward to answer. If he comes back with the perfect answer, he's either A, asked somebody, or he's Googled it, which is cheating. Because he shouldn't need to. If he knows the football knowledge, he'd be back now doing it simple. Because it's a question you either know or you don't know. If you don't know, just say you don't know. So they've got the 2x4 with the barbed wire. He's sticking it into Austin's face. Edward is too busy cheating. Dave and Stone Cold have bald heads. Good reputation. Yeah, his skins is fully off. Mine is just because it's gone. My airline's receded. It was definitely not a big team. I'm guessing Sheffield Club or Swindon or Forest. I can't remember. None. Damn it. Why does Ziggy Dice always go live on Twitch at such weird times? Done Twitch notifications. This player actually scored a banger of a goal, if I remember correctly. Not in the Liverpool game, in a game beforehand. And it was at a time where they had a fantastic run in Europe. Massive clues, this. So we're looking at 90s. Not they're not big teams. I mean, it isn't Arsenal or Man United. Yeah. Oh, it's not a big team. It's not a massive club, but they had a massive season. I'll say the goal scorer would be Rush or Gross. I'm saying Man United or Norwich. Oh, look at him. He's cheated. I could smell a rat. Edward, you cheat. Edward's a cheat. Everybody, Edward's a cheat. Because he tried to put in. I was hearing it to think I wasn't on Google. Dude, you liar. You're a liar. Calling you out. It was Norwich. And it was Jeremy Goss. There's no way we are actually knowing that. And having such a delay. Like he had. You Googled it, you cheater. Jeremy Goss. It was Jeremy Goss. There's no way. If he knew that answer to that question, he'd have come back within seconds. Because he'd have known. The fact that he's trying to cover it up by going, oh, it's either Ian Rush or maybe Man United. You bollocks, mate. Caught you out, you cheater. Calling you a cheat. You've Googled it. I generally have to think about it, dude. I don't believe you for 1 second. For 1 second. Don't believe you. Great. More multi-screen stuff. I feel like James now. It's a question that you even know the answer. Yeah, good call. I'm calling him a cheat as well. He cheated. You cheated, dude. I just admit it. You checked it out. You can smell a cheat a million miles away. Don't see Edward's message when I wrote those. The European run, I have it. I think they beat Bayern. Yes, they did. It was when Ruel Fox, Jeremy Goss, I think they had Chris Sutton at this particular point in time. They had a really good team. It was really mid-90s. They were riding high, Ruel Fox, before he went to Newcastle. They had a really good team. They scored in front of the Old Cop. I swear down on my grandmama's grave I didn't use Google. Or you asked your dad for you to put the answer that you put in, because you couldn't be far from the truth with Man United. When everybody's saying they're the lower clubs. I was going to say Norwich, but my player was Dean Ashton. Yeah, Norwich is correct, and it's Jeremy Goss. Jeremy Goss scored, but he scored that banger of a goal. Like a proper volley, but he wasn't in that game against Liverpool. He did score a goal against us, but it wasn't the banger one. Edward is a cheaters. I feel like you're gonna just use Google now, Edward. So the quiz is lost on you. Stefan Akuku was amazing for Norwich on Sensible Soccer. Stefan Akuku actually scored an hat-trick against us. But I don't know if it was for Norwich. I think it was for Coventry. Was it interesting? Right, I think this is quite a simple one for Edward. No cheating, and I want a quick response answer. No delay, because you should know this. Who did Liverpool get knocked out of the FA Cup in the 92? 93. I think it was 93. 92, 93. 93, I think. FA Cup third round. Who knocked us out? At Anfield. One of the players became a Liverpool player. Who knocked us out? I don't like to do it. The delay was too long, and your answer was flipping vague as shit. You don't even know who Jeremy Goss is. You wouldn't even have a clue. Man City. No, it wasn't Man City. Anyone got anyone got that answer right yet? It was Peter Unlove who scored the hat-trick against for us for Coventry. Wimbledon says no, that was in a cup final. That was the 88 Cup FA Cup final, I believe. My guess is Everton. No. It was several years before then. I think it's 93. I'm not 100% on the year myself, but it was the year after we won the FA Cup in 92. So I'm guessing 93 season. We were in the third round. It was at Anfield. We got beat. I'll give you the scoreline. It was 2-1 to the team what beat us. It was a massive shock. We were the FA Cup holders. We got beat on our own ground. One of their players went on. Well, one of their goal scorers went on to become a Liverpool player. I mean, I can't be more giving it massive hints to what this team was than that. I think he scored, but he was certainly a Bolton player anyway. Went to Liverpool. Oh, gotta give you a name. Bolton. There, I've ruined it myself. There you go. It was Bolton 2-1. Edward will come in now. Oh, well, it was Bolton 2-1. And, alright, name the goal scorer then. I want you to name the goal scorer of the winning goal for that in that game. If your knowledge is greater than everybody else's. How mad is this season if Liverpool won the quad, Everton was relegated? Could either side have a better or worse season? The quad is impossible. I don't think we get the quad. I'd love to get the quad, I really would, but the variables are not there for it, unfortunately. My other guess would have been Crystal Palace with Stan Collymore. Triple H has won by falling on Stone Cold. A retro. So there we go. That match is down. We are down all the matches. Triple H has won 2-1. This match was actually covered as one of my top 5 matches of Triple H in my tribute video, which were out like 2 weeks ago. Or last week even. I don't know. I can't even remember when it went out. Bristol City was one from a few years ago. Wasn't the year that I was talking about. Oh, we've got this match up next. Jerry the King Lawler. Stevie of... Yeah, we've got some Righteous Censor action coming up. Nice. And we've got Cat. Do we get some boobies? It was Bolton, but I want the goal scorer. Very famous goal scorer. It's not the player what went to Liverpool. It was Bolton team because I think I was there left centre back. Can't think of his name. I've already told you it was Bolton, so I'm not accepting that answer. I want the play. All right. Well, what Bolton player went to Liverpool shortly after that game? Then that's the question. Which Bolton player from that team went to Liverpool and played professional football? That's the question I want, Edward. And if you don't know the answer to this, then you suck. Proper suck. Because it's easy. If you know Liverpool, it's easy. I have a good question. What player scored a penalty in 9-0 win for Liverpool Palace, then left to sign for Real Sociedad? John Aldridge. John Aldridge. Because if it had been Ian Rush, he went to Juventus and came back after the season, and John Aldridge and him had a partnership for a while. But yeah, it's John Aldridge. My guess for the player is AJ Okocha, only Bolton player. It were McGinley. But I'm asking for the player what was in that Bolton team, what signed for Liverpool. He also played for the Republic of Ireland. He did. Because you know Dark Knight, don't you? Cool. Oh, geez, how the heck is Stevie build higher than Trips and stuff? This is a warmer match, isn't it? Got tag team match straight after this one. I thought WWE did not date women versus... This is the Attitude Era, dude. They so do that. Stone Cold Stunner at the end. Stone Cold gets his ultimate... The cat is still looks decent now, though. She's amazing. No, I said who was the team, as I think it was the team. I think it was at Esky. Emil Esky. It's Leicester City, dude. Robbie Fowler. Right, Edward's totally wrong, but I'm going to give this to James Chadwick. It was Jason McAteer, an actual proper Scouser as well. He's like taught with Scouse accent, but he also was not a Republic of Ireland player. Yes, he was Bolton player at that time, and then he swiftly moved to Liverpool. So yeah, it's Jason McAteer. Must remember Alejandro Herrera and Ivo Campo, pal. You're naming players what weren't at Bolton at this time. Bolton was a championship team. There was first division fodder when they beat Liverpool at Anfield. They had buddy John McGinley, Jason McAteer. They had buddy Wrestling Revolution Keaton. Hello. How are you doing, bud? Yeah, so it wasn't that team. Ivan Campo joined later. Fernando Herrera joined later when Bolton got promoted to the Premier League, but they weren't in the Premier League when they beat Liverpool. Bad support. That night I am too young to know these names. Yes, my knowledge of football back then is pretty good. Good. Need to remember how things from just like 16, 17 years ago, not like 13 years ago. Mate, if you're an hardcore Liverpool fan, you'll do your history. You'll know your club's history. A hardcore fan, I know about flipping Roger Hunt, that he played for Liverpool before I was born. So, what's your deal, dude? You know, it's like saying you don't know who Kenny Dalglish is because he was playing football before you were born. Don't talk shit. When the last time won a cup? Newcastle never won a cup. Well, you won a Fairs Cup, didn't you? A European Fairs Cup a long time ago. Because your team sucks. Dave, I will see you later. I've got an headache. Alright, Johnny, Autism Wrestling, go chill out, dude. Dark room. Get a towel on your head. Do all that good stuff. See you later, buddy. Bye. Well, this one, Adley, I am not as old as you. Obviously, I think struggle with anything like 30. You shouldn't struggle with anything like 30 years ago. You're an hardcore Liverpool fan. It's bread and butter stuff. Last Thursday. I was born before 2000 and after 1995. That's all that's said. Retro, D-Man, Campo, Herrero were class. They played like AJ Okoche's pal. That night I didn't say I know everything that I know about ball. Edward, I was born in 2002. What Man United did in the 80s and 90s. Of course you would, because you're a fan. You follow the history of the club. You know the last team that won the championship. Oh God, we just had a bear back of a cat. So cat is naked underneath that coat. This is time we won the cup. Which cup? None of us were born in 166, but we all know about the Battle of Hastings. I wasn't born in 1966, and I know about the World Cup team. Come on, fuck's sake. Guys. Not an hardcore Newcastle fan, but I love Newcastle. Just saying it would be a fan, you'd know everything. Shame it's not. Got a question wrong. No shame that it's got a question wrong. Just being nice. James, how is it that I am a busy guy? Don't sit down on my ass all day looking up things. You should know your shit. That's the whole point. Back your shit up. If you're going to have an argument with somebody going, well, I know everything about everything and everything about everything, and then you don't know everything, then you suck, basically. My memory in football is the best just because so much Japanese wrestling is a lot easier to remember. Yeah. Only I don't remember dates of wrestling shows and shit like that. I'm not into that deep dive shit. I can't do with it. I vaguely remember matches. I do my own work. I know that because of the Hastings taxis, 166 phone number. Got Taz coming down. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Mouldy Spoon, I am not from Liverpool, dude. Dave, how many championships did Macho Man win in his career? How many did he win? He's had 2 title reigns. He had two title reigns. I don't really know about. He did become the WCW champion. I think once. I'm guessing 3. I'm not really up on my WCW knowledge, but I know he's definitely won it twice in WWE. Haha, you guys just started football and we get totally lost. Anyway, you fuckers said I sit on my ass all day. Fine, I'll accept that I'm not really a fan. I am just so-called fake. No, you're not a fake fan. I'm not calling you a fake fan, but you said you knew what you claimed literally before I asked you the questions. Oh, I know everything about football. I do. You did, and I was just testing the theory, and you didn't deliver. That's not my fault. Right to censor in the thing. Stevie Richards and Ivory. Heavenly and Ivory are in there. Did anyone know that Man United once played their own game at Anfield because they were suspended from playing at Old Trafford for 2 games? Right, Edward. Did you know? We should know this because this is common knowledge as a Liverpool fan that Liverpool used to wear a blue shirt. And it was only that when they met, that Liverpool and Everton was the same club. Liverpool left. It's not a woman actually against a guy. It's Jerry the King Lawler versus Stevie Richards. By the way, it's not Cap versus. Just that Cap could strip off if Jerry the King Lawler wins. I only sit on my ass half the day. I stand up the rest to have a pee. Dave, very good. You're very good, mate. Have the worst memory in the world. I will admit that. I'm grateful. Stuff sticks. I did not say I knew everything about football. I said quite a lot about football. You didn't say quite a lot about football. You said I boss everybody at football. That's what you were doing. And I asked you a question about Liverpool, which you should know. As a Liverpool fan, you should know. You should know your past. You should know. You should be able to tell me this stuff. Yes, it did, but also no, Evertonians' ground was Anfield. What was the team called when they dropped down to the 2nd division? They was known as a particular tag name because of the players who played for Liverpool. This was after their split with Everton. Man United was founded in 1876. 144 years ago under the name of Newton Heath. See, I know my stuff. Liverpool were in the 2nd division, but there was known as a certain tagline because of the players that played for them. Oh, my phone's buzzing. Connor shared a photograph of me to me. What's this about? Table for free. Kurtango Alpha Academy. Shoosh. 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 Is that what you're on about? Ballyhoo. Here but working. Hello. Liverpool founded after the Beatles. Gang fucked a unicorn. That's what happened. Ringo, George, Paul McCartney, and John Lennon all got together and fucked a unicorn. It's disgraceful. Reds or the red? No. They weren't. That was the Reds, the Pools. This is a tagline. This is not right. I'm going to tell you because it's interesting. They were called the Macs because of the amount of Scottish players that played for Liverpool. They literally had a full team of Scottish players because, well, literally they were cheap, cheap at the time. Yeah, they were the Macs. I am still trying to forget about the Liverpool Spice Boys. Oh my god, that fucking era. Don Hutchinson, Stan Collymore, Phil Jones, all in them white fucking suits with David James. Oh my god, you had to play that game. I still hate Eric Cantona for that fucking goal. Bugsby Babes, Butte Munich, Bobby Charlton, 1966 treble United. Bugsby Babes. Terrible Munich incident. Haha, crazy but true. I feel so dumb, and I'm so Scottish. I'm Scottish. Yeah, there were like the Macs, the first Liverpool team. What separated were namely Scottish. Spy and Cop. Obviously, we all know what that emanates from. Celtic, the Celts, Catholic ancestry. Fun fact: Newcastle was founded in 1892, and he googled that only. Fun fact, seconds ago. Dave, I have a picture of me as a kid, 1989, with Ronnie Whelan. Did you get to meet anybody? Have I got to meet anybody from Liverpool? Gary from Liverpool. I met Gary from Liverpool. He's a sound lad. I've not. You know what? I don't live in Liverpool, so it's near damn impossible for me to meet. But I did see a Liverpool team play at Wakefield. I mean, I've been to Anfield, right? I've done the tour. I've been to a match. But I also saw the reserve team. The reserve team had Patrick Berger playing in it, right? And they played at Wakefield Trinity ground here where I'm from. They played at Leeds United team, which was rumoured at that time to have Robbie Fowler playing for him, and he never showed up. I'm still shocked that Man United still managed to put a team out to play a game 3 days after the Munich air disaster. Bunch of kids, they did manage it, didn't they? But they lost all the youth players. Bugsby Babes. Jesus Christ, imagine what they'd have done if they'd still have been around. Saddening. Wasn't Liverpool in 1892 as well? You know what? Off the top of my head, I couldn't answer that question. This is one thing I really don't know. 1892, yes. I didn't Google it. Connor Googled it. Chelsea was founded 2010. Same with Man City. They were founded in 2010 as well. When the flipping Russian money came in. So, right to censor of one. There's no stripping. This is the moment where they kidnap a cat. Oh my god. No, she then comes out wearing the right to censor shirt. Liverpool have offered to loan players to Man United after the air disaster. I think Man City did too. Yes. It was terrible. I was knowledgeable, but comes to famous Beatles history. They were on LSD trips. Yes, Liverpool was founded in 1892. PSG was founded in 1970. Stevie Richards with a smile on his face. They've kidnapped Cat. Look at Ivory. Never looked any better, did she? And you got Bull McCannon. Because of the badge on the wall. I didn't because I have the badge on the wall. See, I'm smart. Says, yeah, you Googled it, mate. You sent me a picture. Man City was founded in 2200 and never cost. They didn't fucking exist in my world. Ronaldo was close to signing for Liverpool. Ronaldo did have training sessions at Liverpool, but our manager at the time said he was too flash, and I think that was Gerard Houllier. He said he was too flash. Too flash for Liverpool. He was just like full of tricks. So we never signed him. And then he went to Man United and he's become the player that he's become today. Yes, he had trials at Liverpool. And they said he was just too flashy. A flash in the pan. So here we go. We've got Edge and Christian versus the Brothers of Destruction and Dudley Boys. It is your co-main event of the evening. Undertaker. Dave, did you know that Ronaldo was one step away from joining Arsenal before he joined United? He had trials at Liverpool. Like I said, he had trials at Liverpool. But we didn't want him. Too flashy was the verdict. Yeah, amazing, isn't it, that we passed him up? Haha, Ronaldo went to a better club. Ha 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 ha. Interesting fact, though, when Alex Ferguson came over to Man United, he emulated Liverpool. The pass and move of Liverpool. So when you see Man United playing that gorgeous football, that's the way Liverpool used to play. We lost our way when Graham Souness came over, if I'm being honest. He was the fucking shite manager. Won the FA Cup in his first season, and then, to be honest, he did nothing after that. It was shit. He sold Whelan. He sold Oughton. He sold all his best players and brought in Don Hutchinson. Brought in Mark Walters was flipping awesome. But a lot of the team where he brought in, oh my God. Neil Ruddock, Julian Dix should have never played for Liverpool, in my honest opinion. Phil Babb was cool. John Scales was cool. Neil Ruddock grew on me. But Julian fucking Dix should have never put on a Liverpool shirt. What the fuck were we thinking? To be fair, these things happen. Man United should have gotten Ronaldinho before they got Ronaldo. Look at what was it? Roberto? Robinho? Went to City, got the wrong Manchester. That Brazilian one figured out that he'd gone to the wrong Manchester club before he was Man United and he ended up at City. Do you remember that story? Still remember Jorginho, who went to Middlesbrough. Oh, Mighty Nick is still here because he'd remember Jorginho. That little Brazilian what went to flipping Middlesbrough. Dame's the only better club in the world, in England though. Football is cynical, Dave, but just other teams' time, sadly. 2000, when Steve Jobs accidentally took Amber Hall and used his Apple income to fund an anti-Man United team against the fan, happened to open up the hatch to a security ballroom and took a shit. So that's Alex Ferguson is a god. Not gonna lie, when I heard that he had a brain aneurysm several years ago, I cried all day because I thought he was about to lose him. Alex Ferguson, I've got no problems with him. He was a dick, but respect to him as a manager. Damn United fans. Damn United, that's Leeds. What Brian Clough called Leeds. Damned United. Liverpool, if or I should, Haaland comes to City, we walking or more correctly picking up possibly the league on their shoulders next season? If Haaland signs for City, there's this shout for Man City if they sign him, to be quite honest with you. But what if we signed Haaland? Dave, I remember getting excited at the Bob Scales Ruddock with McAteer at Bjornaby as wing backs, doing a formation in classes at school. Bjornaby. Did you see his goal celebration when he just go down on one knee and stick his arms out? Oh my God, them days. I felt sorry for Egham. Remember Egham? He didn't play long enough to make an impact, bless him. He got a really serious injury and it cut his career really short. Retro Demon Liverpool get Mbappe, game over. Also experience of LSD trips. My favourite Liverpool song. What's your favourite Liverpool song? What's your favourite song? Yeah, right, so we've got the Dudleys coming out with a table. We've got Edge and Christian stuck in the middle on the entrance one, and we've got Kane and The Undertaker at the bottom. Holy shit balls. I don't take Williams' Man City comments seriously because only beta fan this season. He's only been a fan for the season, yeah. Well, for those of you who were here earlier, chicken is about to go into the instant pot before I get spaghetti on the boil. Banging. Yeah, Evers with the cooking updates. Keep them coming. Evers Cookery School is opening on her channel really soon, where she shows you how to cook all the specialities. And she meant boil. Dark Knight, if City got Haaland, we got Mbappe, then you might as well make a new league for City and Liverpool. Vernon Hegem was tremendous right back. I seem to remember him scoring a great goal, dribbling goal against Middlesbrough in a 3-1 win. Hegem was awesome. Hegem was really cool. It's a shame something happened to him where he didn't fulfill. Best defensive partnership. Enshaws and Hippier. I wished Hippier had been around with Van Dijk. Honestly, Hippier and Van Dijk would be unstoppable defence, in my honest opinion. Robertson, Trent, right and left back. Hippier and Virgil van Dijk as the defence. Whoa, man, you're talking about flipping what a team. That defence would have been awesome. Strike force, Owen, Fowler, or even Suarez, Torres, Sturridge. You're spoiled for choice. With Salah and Mane as wingers. Oh my flipping God. Cooking we ever sounds fun. Blue tells me I know that you're a fan of my intelligence, but sorry, Blue clues. Gives me them Blue's clues. Tables are involved in this tag match. We've got bikes at ringside. We've got Kane in it's not red attire, it's like a blue with hints of red. It's a black. It's just total black. So we've got Dead Man Inc. Chair shots to both The Undertaker and Kane. This is an all-out brawl. The only problem with Ireland, he keeps getting a tad injury prone, like it's on its same with Henderson. Henderson's got an injury affliction where he'll never be able to compete for a full season. Cooking, I mean, what the fuck is cooking? Cooking. A cooking session. A cooking. That's where you get a line in it. A cooking session. Imagine winning the cup and the tournament all at the same time. Just think of yourself, Connor. Think of yourself. Cadiz 1-0. Lol. Have beaten Barcelona 1-0. Barcelona suck. Couldn't even beat Frankfurt in the Europa League. Let's laugh at Barcelona. My Liverpool front line would have been Tita Kamara, Karl-Heinz Riedler, and Yarin Littmanen. You know Tita Kamara, right? I saw Liverpool West Ham midweek game. Tita Kamara scored the winner, and it was his dad's birthday. He dedicated that goal to his daddy. Intercity Kamara, he used to sing. Intercity Kamara. Love them days. Carl Outrage, love what shout. And Jarin Littmanen. It's weird to think that we had them as a front line. English football, Stan Collymore, Emil Heskey. Oh my God. Peter Crouch. When does he play? He delivers, so Haaland could be the same. Ency, haha, I meant about the football stuff, but I actually pay attention, so I have no clue. Oh, Edge has been picked up and he's put his chair in Christian's face. Oh, what's up? So Devon's gone to the top rope. Bubba Ray is on the Broken Skull sessions on the network right now, by the way, if you want to go check that out after this stream. Yeah, Bubba Ray. Dave, I don't think it was his dad's birthday. I think his father had died. Oh, right. What is it, death? Yes, I think it was, actually. Yeah, I know he dedicated it to his dad. Yeah, West Ham scored the winner. It were only 1-0. I remember Ruddock playing for West Ham and he was teasing. Oh, we had Dominic Matteo in the team at that time. Dominic Matteo. Carragher was a right back. Jamie Carragher. He wasn't a central defender at this time. Oh, we had Meyer up front. I think it was Eric Meyer. What a shitty team. David Thompson coming off. I think even a young Steven Gerrard were on the sub bench for that game. Good times. James, I hope you know it was all banter earlier on, dude. It's all banter in here. God, if you walk out of these streams thinking we're all being deadly serious, then you need to go and check yourself. My stream watch-alongs would be like watching something, talking about something else, but because, I mean, if you're watching, you already know what is happening. So, if you're not watching, fuck off. William, your watch-alongs would just be porn. Porn watch-alongs. And they'd last a second. To be fair, Riedler and Littmanen were class. Dave, both European winners. Riedler, Owen were good together. Can picture them in yellow shirts. Best partnership with Rush and Fowler. Love that partnership. Sturridge, Suarez. Wish Suarez and Torres had got to play together. That would have been a dream. Telling you what is happening, watch for yourself. Sean Dundee. Oh, Sean Dundee. The Australian hope. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. We did sign Torben Pitnick. Remember Torben Pitnick? Signed him because Denmark had won the 1992 European Championship. Yeah. We signed Torben Pitnick. What a fucking shite defender he was. Oh my God. I'm really surprised that Liverpool don't win the Premier League under Gerrard. We were so close. But we did the treble. Unofficial treble though, but we did the treble. Beating Deportivo La Coruña in the UEFA Cup. We won Birmingham in the League Cup. And then we beat Arsenal 2-1 in the FA Cup final. We did the domestic treble. Yeah, I really would. They would be hilarious. Softcore YouTube should allow it. Softcore porn. Softcore porn is where all the good stuff's taken out and you just see him undressing, bit of tit, and then it'll cut to him having a fag at the end. Dark Knight, yeah, but it's still a surprise. Sorry, I want to stream porn for the story. So what's the problem with your washer, madam? It seems to have a faulty edge, sir. Oh, how would you like to pay for my service? Well, I don't have any money. Would my body be payment? Great story. So I watched Stream Part. James Chadwick. I'm really surprised City won 4 before Liverpool won 1. Money. Chelsea and right. Can I be honest with you? With Chelsea and Man City, they have not won the fucking Premier League. In my eyes, they bought the Premier League. They're money clubs. They bought. They're right. Chelsea were nothing before Abramovich. Before Saudi money, Man City were in the fucking second tier of the of the Football League. They won. They didn't win. Fuck all. They bought it. Plastic bastards, the both of them. That's my honest opinion of Man City and Chelsea. They're plastic. They're plastic clubs. They're not real. They've got a 10-year history, the both of them, which sucks. Still don't know who we won FA Cup final. Arsenal. I still don't know how we won. We won because Buppy Michael Owen coming off the sub bench and absolutely having a boss fucking second half. That's how we won that game. It was Frederick Lundberg what scored for Arsenal. See, look, this is the brain of football. Who for Arsenal I've only heard of Arsenal. Arsenal. Bought success. Retrovision, that's because they bought success. Both Chelsea and Man City are plastic, in my opinion, and always been my opinion. I don't like them because they changed football to the worst. Well, we've got Rikishi and Meg coming out to the ring, or Haku for everybody else. So Rikishi and Haku are beating up Brothers of Destruction. There's no DQ in this, so we've got Meg and Rikishi. Shout out to the Usos dead. At least Liverpool won the league with honour and respect, where Chelsea and Man City bought it. Troop. Liverpool have won top league 19 times. Forget the name. A rose by any other name was still sweet. As much as I hate and admit Leicester won the Premier League the right way. Yes, they did. Leicester. Blackburn won the Premier League. Technically not the right way, but they used a Jack Walker. Is it Jack Walker? I want to say Jack Walker was their chairman. And they bought Sutton, Shearer. They had Colin Hendry, which Man United started nicking players so that they could dominate the Premier League. I remember. Chris Sutton, they've signed Rule Fox. Jason Wilcox. Is it Newell? So the Dudleys have won. They won the table match. The Dudleys have won, putting Edge through a table. The distraction of Kane and Undertaker by Rikishi and Meg meant that they weren't. Dave, if you know, then you know. Yep. We had a neighbour when we were kids. Mother did not like the old lady. She lived through 5110 East Neath Joplin Mo. She made us go over and take shit in her garden. She was so angry to playing the animals. Liverpool, a good team. Well, someone's talking shit. Yeah, you. Talking shit. To be fair to Jack Walker, he worked his life for that money. Yeah, I did say questionable. So he deserved it. Liverpool nearly ruined it with Redknapp. No, we didn't ruin it. We still won. We won and they won. It was West Ham, what was in the other game, and that was a 0-0 draw. it was West Ham. What was playing Man United? It was them what nearly fucked it up. If Man United have actually won their game, they'd have won the title. But West Ham held them to a draw, and that meant that Blackburn didn't need to win. So it was West Ham what fucked all that up. That saved the day, basically. Almost an entire summer of shitting in a garden. At least the roses grew well. The plants grew. We're on to tonight's main event. We've got Taz on commentary now. Well, we did, because he came out. We did see him earlier on, because Jerry the King Lawler was in the match, and he's not come back out. Night's main event, it's The Rock. We've got music for WrestleMania, the old music as well. I love that music. This is the other belt. This is not the Gold Eagle belt. We should do a permanent update where we catch you so far. Oh, I could do. Could do that as part of the roundup things. Still can't get over the fact that we paid $1 million for Eric Cantona. Yeah, but he left Leeds because he was sleeping with Lee Chapman's missus. He got caught with his pants down, didn't he? So there were a rift in the back with Leeds players. So they instead of selling Lee Chapman, they sold Eric Cantona instead. It was at Chef Wednesday before he joined Leeds. Fun fact. From Leeds United wanted to put out the media. It was like 1.5 because otherwise. Same with Harry Kewell. We paid $5 million for him. Leeds, fun fact, only saw $2 million of that $5 million because of all the dodgy dealings and stuff. Robbie Fowler were playing for Man City from Leeds. They were paying his wages. We bought the league. We didn't. We got new owners with money invested into the team. FSG paid our debt. What the fucking George Hicks and Gillette. I can't say his name. But they got us into fucking debt, basically. So FSG came in and bought out us debt, basically. So they didn't really buy us. They didn't buy us the title. They just were clever with money. They turned us into a business, which is what we needed. We can just accept that the best members in the community need two hands to count how many European Cups they've won. Woo, Rock versus Kurt. This was good. Kurt Angle with Air versus the best Rock version of Rock, in my opinion. I was a big Rock fan at this time. I was upset that he lost to Kurt Angle at No Mercy. Loved The Rock. Remember Armageddon, that flipping Hell in a Cell match with all the superstars, Rikishi, Undertaker. Oh man, Triple H. Vince were losing his nut because all his main stars. The rest of the card were absolutely shite. The one, Billy Gunn. We can just accept that the best. Please don't bring up Gillette and Hicks, Dave. It breaks my heart that the names didn't. We wanted Gareth Barry. Just leave that there. And we got rid of Alonso for the want of Gareth Barry. One of the City owners' first signings was Robinho. Now tell me you're not trying to buy the league. Yep. While on vacation in California, we were in LA, staying at an hotel. My mother was a laundromat. My mother put her clothes into the washers, used the entire bank, like 8 washers. Jellyhead, hello. I'm back to work on nights tomorrow, 7 till 2 a.m. I'm back on days. Love, clunge. My mother took someone's clothes out of the dryer, tossed them onto the folding table. We need a dryer. We should do a Premier League draw, lol, to see who will win next season. A draw? Just do a prediction stream. Do a prediction stream. Don't need a draw. Here comes Kurt. This was before the You Suck chants. It's amazing that we're getting to listen to Kurt Angle before You Suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. I've just ruined it by singing You Suck over his song. Dave, honestly, you're telling me you would not have happily accepted our owners at Liverpool? What? FSG? I love FSG. What you're talking about? No, I've got no problem with them. They bought our debt out. Right, that's why I accept them. Out of the bathroom came a giant woman, Emily Dowell. My mum screaming like a lady, cursing at her for this tragedy. Do you love days more? Do you love days more to not that? What's the question? Do I love day shifts more than night shifts? Night shifts are cool because there's no management. Connor has just had a good idea. Let's do a sweepstake for next season. Interesting. That could be fun. Could be a bit of fun. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put names in a hat. Yeah, I get that now. Yeah, like the Grand National sort of thing. Yeah, we could do that. Not a problem with that. We'll do that for the World Cup as well. Do it for the World Cup. Version of Kurt Angle is smashed the all current roster. No problem. This would have been. I love Kurt Angle here, to be honest. Yeah, mother lately was scared shitless of this woman towering over her. Emily Dole turned out to be Mount Fuji. Your story's a race. So The Rock is in the ring. We've got Kurt Angle. Best versions of these two characters for sure. How old saying does watch pot never boils, but this is ridiculous. Oh, honestly, there's a point where I was desperate and new owners were running to the ground. I'm happy we didn't go to the route of spending billions to bring in the title home and Klopp. Yeah, I didn't want a big oil flipping thing. Saudi club ownership. We found out 3 months later that a wrestling event was in a crate with our great uncle. What's a sweepstake? What's a sweepstake? Right, basically, there's 20 teams in the Premier League. So basically, I put all 20 teams into a hat. And then you draw them out, and then that team is yours for the season. And whoever finishes top wins the sweepstake. So if you get Man City or Liverpool, your quid's in. Or if you get Brentford. Dave, I don't suck. Just kidding, mate. Dave, I didn't suck. Oh, no, you're just awesome, dude. Robert, the Rebel, Irish Rebel. We do have the Royal Rumble football teams in a hat. And then you just pull them out. Yeah, just like we did for the Royal Rumble. Yeah, that's cool. That's not a bad idea, actually. We're doing it for the World Cup. Definitely. The Rock smells his boner is coming. What? City would never have caught up with Man United commercially, so needed a massive investment. The reality is that Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle wins the kind of tainted. Yes, they are tainted. Completely true story. Fuji would have crushed my mum. My mum knew it. She said, fuck it though, and then became good friends. Holy cow, William. Who won the Irish Grand National? It was at 5. I have no idea, dude. Chad. Hello, Chad. Hello, Chad. Chad. How are you doing, dude? If you got Man United, if I got Man United, I'd unsubscribe. What? You don't subscribe because you got Man United? I don't fix the draws. That's got nothing to do with me. So why would you unsubscribe to me? That's just unlucky. It's like me going, well, if I got Man City, oh my God. I wouldn't. I'd be just like, got a chance of winning. Yeah, sadly, Emily passed away like 2018, I think. Mum passed away. Is this a true story? All right, okay. Mount Fuji's, that was a wrestling name. Well, I've never heard of her. That's why it didn't click. I thought you were telling us a yarn. If I get Man City, I'm shooting myself in the head. I could suggest one more idea, but put footy players' names in a hat. Get 2 players, then you get joint goals at the end of the season against each other. You would get Kane and Rashford. Why would they be top goal scorers? Imagine getting Salah. And if Haaland was in Man City team. Imagine that. Yeah, Emily Dole. Emily Dole. Let's have a look at Emily Dole. I'm going to Google her. I'm intrigued. By your knowledge. Both Rock and Kurt Angle are currently down in Unite main event. Emily Doyle. Emily Doyle. Let's click. I get used to having Liverpool, but I can't stomach the idea of Man United. Newcastle are winning. Here we go. She was on Glow. Wasn't she? Alright, Mount Fuji. Wow. Emily Dole was an American athlete, actress, professional wrestler. She was best known for her appearance as Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling under the ring name Mount Fuji. Wow, that's impressive. That's cool. Nice, good little story there, William. I'm impressed by that. I thought you were jesting. She died on January 2nd, 2018, age 60. Wow. That was 3 days 3 days before my birthday. Not knowledge, family history. Oh, wow, cool. That's a good little story. I mean, I didn't even know who you were talking about, to be honest. Never watched Chloe. Dave, I am just giving you an example of 2 players. You could get, yeah. That's no problem. You could get Salah and Song, a Wanghurst and Lacazette. It's a draw. Yeah. Time goes well fast. My dad would have died 7 years ago this August. Shout out to you, James Chadwick. Rivi is back. My bad. Had to make a few calls for work. No worries, dude. Okay, Dave, fair point. I would not have subbed to you, but funny to you to funny to unsub. Unsub me. It's not my fault you got Man United. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to do with me, dude. You join the sweepstake, it's just the luck of the draw. That's all it is. Could get Norwich. Oh, I'm unsub to you because you got me Norwich. I didn't get you nobody. So the Rock and Kurt Angle both near falls so far. It's like it's off the top rope. Body slam. Oh wow, my dad's birthday was January 2nd. My little brother Jackie's was January 3rd. Mine's the 5th of Jan. 5th of January. I was born in 1978. There you go. Bit of trivia knowledge for you there. So sorry to hear that, James. It's terrible when it happens. Yeah, my dad died of cancer 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I think. 8 years counting this year. Imagine having Vince McMahon as a dad. Stupendous comes across the mind. No chance. That's what you got. You're being wrestling. That's what had happened to you. Oh, we're gonna have to chill out a little bit. Oh God, I've been leant forward for 2 hours 50 minutes. Oh, that's on it time we've been running. Nearly 3 hours. Yeah, well, yeah, my birthday is the January 3rd. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, you're not far off me. Here comes the big show. Why is the big show getting involved in this main event? He was in the night's first match and now he comes again. Here comes Paul White. My mother was bedridden in 2018. We were at the funeral. She was out returning wrestlers and homeless. Biggest thing was she was advocate for abusers of women. Oh wow, you've got. You know what, William? I learn more about you every time. And we all knew that you've got great wrestling legacy in your family and stuff. I mean, obviously Hodge was a wrestler back in the day in NWA and stuff. I mean, it's just great that you've got had great family. What were, a great credit to you as a person, I suppose. You live their legacy lives on with you. Me and Dave have got a lot in common, except for football teams. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Live with Impact. Yeah. The thing with Impact, I just don't get to watch it. I think if I watched it on a regular basis, I probably would love it. I just don't get to watch it. It's behind a paywall. That's what makes it impossible for me. I just can't throw money at wrestling as much as I want to. I know a lot about American football, but it's quite honest, I don't know that much about Liverpool football anyway, but I can meet up on that kind of American football. I'm totally lost. Yeah, Tom Brady, Gronkowski, Pat McAfee, Lawrence Taylor. About as much as my American football knowledge, to be quite honest with you. Oh, I know. Referee down. Got a referee down. Hebner's in the ring. Rock kicks out of a 2 count. Oh yeah, lots of indie wrestlers. NWA, AWA. Well, I wished I knew people like that. I am going to a local event next weekend to see lots of English wrestlers, but local lads. One of the lads who's probably wrestling Matt Caster is called Matty Caster or something daft like that. Anyway, he works at my local cash converter place, so I've spoke to him. I've had a conversation with him. I met another wrestler out while I was out drinking. So I've met English-based wrestlers, but just not big stars. Anyone could read up on the history of Liverpool. Yeah, anybody could, dude. I watch NFL, but I know fuck all about it. I know limited stuff. Well, we all know I got to ride a Magnum TA Red Trans Ham. Me and my sister Tina. Wow, that's cool, dude. You just had a charmed life, but I think that just comes with the place where you live as well. It's just great stuff. Dave, you should do a giveaway for the winner of the sweepstake, like a £10 gift card. Yeah, I have thought about that, but then a lot of my audience could be quite American based as well. How do I get a gift card out to America from the UK? How do I work that one out? So it's a little bit dodge. We'll try and do something next season when we do the full season, the Premier League game. All right, they beeped out the swear word. Kurt Angle's talking shit to Rock because he's got him in an ankle lock right now, and they beeped him. They beeped Kurt Angle obviously saw a nasty swear word. My sister Tina, 10 years older than I. James Tricker, I know it sounds silly, but it's hard for me to understand. American football. I understand it. Don't know the players. I understand the game. Rocky's down, he's getting kicked in his legs. Kurt Angle working on the foot. Trying to weaken it up for the ankle lock, which he just had him in. So we've had Big Show interference. Rocky's fighting back. This is Titanic. Hey Robert, what's the latest on the hacker? Same person. Oh, forget we've got that tomorrow night as well, haven't we? Oh, remember to join me tomorrow. I'm going to be setting up the stream straight after this. We have got Liverpool versus Man United to look forward to tomorrow. Yeah, just where I live. Dad was out on the road driving. We were with my mum, and she was with my Aunt Marlene and Aunt Diane, her sisters with the family, helping with the food and things. Cool. Connor, nah, outside scares me. Rock bottom to Kurt Angle. 1. Oh, we kick out. My favourite NFL players are Eminem, Kendrick Lamar. They were great. Kendrick Lamar. You look like a dopamine and everybody will follow me. Not all time, you just when you come to town. And our Tulsa, Oklahoma, Texas City. Well, I'd love to go to Texas. I'd love to Kansas. I'd love to do that. That's a state that I think I enjoy. Well, into country music, I'm not going to enjoy that. I'm afraid, yeah, that kind of stuff don't interest me, but the lifestyle interests me. The passion of pro wrestling in your area is amazing. Fucking bring it on. I am scared of the... Oh, yeah, Liverpool Man United. Oh. Yeah, you're going to have 2 different streams tomorrow. You have days which will be a Manchester United heavy chat. This one, complete scouse. Complete scouse. Complete Liverpool. Liverpool all over the place. I am not going to ride away from that. Oh boy. Lots of apple crushing. God, why I can't. Oh God, I can't. I just watched Liverpool Accrington Stanley. Less stress free. Liverpool Tranmere. Every time I hear Marlene, I have to say it like Marlene. Edward's back. Welcome back. It's flat, and you can literally see for days. Quality. Oh, no mountains. Dave, do you know a lot about Liverpool? I know what I know. I know from the time frame that I started watching Liverpool, which is late 80s, early 90s. Oh, I can tell you pretty much every Liverpool player. To near enough. I was obsessed with them for a long time, still am. Always wanted us to win the Premier League. We've done that now. Winning the Champions League, I won't flipping work when we won in 2005. We should have never have won that game. What did you think of Liverpool's score will be? For which game, Connor? What, for the Liverpool Man United game? If it's like the one at Old Trafford, it'll be 7-0. I think 2-0 Liverpool. That's what I think. Don't go for that because I know you copied me. Why doesn't Dave in real life community tour every state in the US? I'm not sure we'd get the money from, but it would be fun to do. Oh, God, imagine me on tour with my little laptop. I'd love to do shit like that, to be honest. Yes, Dave, you know what I meant. Only one that did. Come on, Shatters. Bring it. Rock has won back his championship. Oh, we've done. The Rock has won. The new World Wrestling Federation champion. God, this was still WWF. William NC, I can crush an apple with my bare hands. I can crush an apple with my bollocks. No, I can't. I think Liverpool will win 3-0. Salah, Van Dijk, Jota, and then Ronaldo. I don't think Ronaldo will be playing now with that sad news earlier on. I don't think he plays for a week. I'd be very shocked and amazed if he plays that game tomorrow night. Don't make you hate you. You can't hate me. What, me? This face? Man. Best buddy old pal. The Rock is back, baby. I love this. Is the reason why I love this pay-per-view, because The Rock won. I can see Ronaldo playing. You can't see him play. I can't. I don't think he plays, to be honest. Bruno Fernandes is another one, but I think he does play because Ronaldo won't be playing. I can see McTominay, Fred, in midfield with Matic. The best midfield ever. I think it'll be a close game. I don't think it'll be the same that we got at Old Trafford. I mean, that was we just bossed you. We controlled that game from start to finish. I don't think we'll be that lucky this time round. I think there's a lot more stress on us this time. Imagine, though, if we beat Man United and Man City can't even beat Brighton and it's a draw. Imagine the scenes. Believe Robert, it's not difficult. I set them out and wait for them to spoil. Bruno is a legend for Newcastle. We don't talk about Bruno. McFred is injured. Oh my God, no. That's the end of the pay-per-view, guys. Put in your scores. What did you score this out of 10? For those who can remember and who watched. What do you score it? I wouldn't start Bruno. Bruno might be on the bench. I think Bruno should be on the bench, to be honest. I mean, it's not that he got injured, it's the after effects. You know, whiplash and stuff. He might be alright to play, but that doesn't mean he should. Progress, the 10th anniversary show. WWE have started to call their tour shows names, haven't they? What was it? The Stunner. Sunday Night Stunner. They did Saturday Night Main Event. So they are starting to call the show stuff. I'm going to put Stone Cold on for a bit. Broken sessions. 5 out of 10. James, I would have him on the bench. Never not imagine that. Imagine Liverpool to lose to United City and beat Brighton. Bye Prem for Liverpool. Ha! Dream on shithead. Pogba, Matic, Lingard would be. McFed is injured. Alright, okay, Mouldy. Did you see that? Alright, I want to talk about this. Somebody posted on Twitter. Told Harry Maguire warming up at the start of his match the weekend. And he's like putting his leg behind the back of his head, lifting it up, really stretching, and then they cut to a part of the match where he catches Buddy Pogba in the face doing the exact same move. Oh my God, it's so good. Can't tell about the amazing local events we have as well. So were usually free. Battle of the Battle of the Bad, the Brawl at the Bank, etc. No one famous, but so entertaining. Wow, I'd love to live there. We should start Sancho and Elanga. That'd be interesting. Well, Robert, it's there is a trick to it. It's all about leveraging your thumb. Man City should get too carried away with Brighton, but beats Arsenal. Spurs was very impressed. I could see a draw. I don't think Brighton wins, but a draw would be amazing. Right, I'm going to put my score in. I think there's only Connor Watts put his score in. Shout out to Connor. I don't think we're hanging around too much after that. Pay-per-view. I do hide this in high regard, so you know what? It's just a straight up 8 out of 10. That's where I'm at. That's where I am at. I love this pay-per-view. Boom. So no way out. I'll stick that there. Bosh. Gets an 8 out of 10. I love this pay-per-view. I love the 3 stages of hell match. Love that Rock won back his title. Tag matches were interesting. The fatal 4-way match was quite good. I'm not saying United will win because United won't win, but because they can't win. But the only thing about United at the moment is the worst side of Manchester. Dylan says 8.10. True that, Connor. Right then, guys, it is time to say goodbye. I am going to get something to eat now. Hope you have a great evening. Hope you all enjoy Raw tonight. We're getting a double wedding. Well, something to that effect. Good luck with that. I need to get some rest before I actually go to bed for work. Liverpool just need Stevie G to do the trick and play Villa and score against City. Rumours about Coutinho. There's some shit with that happening. Big or small boobs. More than a handful is way too much. And my hands are big, so. Small, I prefer firm, perky. Right then, guys, I am going to call it a night. So, thank you for everybody what's joined this stream. We are back tomorrow for that Liverpool Man United game. It will be a bit crazy. I'm going to be super tired, but we're all going to be good. It's going to be a good laugh. We're going to have a crack. See what happens. We might be doing another watch along on Thursday. Can't guarantee it on Wednesday, but Thursday we will definitely be doing another stream. I don't know what that'll be. We'll see. Crazy year after this one. NWO makes their WWE debut. Yep. What about Coutinho? Yeah, is it the rumours that they might be losing him at the end of the season? There's all kinds of flipping contractual things going off at the minute. So, don't know what's happening there. Great stream. I love it. Thank you for everybody what's joined. Loved your company. Always great. Always a pleasure. Never a chore. As always, we've had a good conversation again tonight. I feel that every time we come out of this with something, whether we talk about Chris Benoit or William Ance's family history, which is always cool. Always love spending this kind of time with you guys. So, yeah, thank you. I always say this. Thank you. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You have been awesome, and remember to always keep it real. Until tomorrow, Liverpool versus Man United. No video tomorrow, unfortunately, but we are streaming live, so we're getting that. So until tomorrow, and that Liverpool Man United watch along. Bye for now.